name. We'll rise up and play the game. Force a move, strong and bold. Hero stories to be told. Mystic hammers, armor gleams, shining bright with cosmic dreams. Enemies fall as we stand tall. Uru warriors, heed the call. This realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. Uru warriors, strong and true, together we'll see it through. Standing tall despite how much you fall. Skill issues haunt us, but we answer the call. Climbing ranks with dreams so bright, only to slide back down each night. In the realm of Uru where we stay, mastering the art of losing our way. We fight with all our Uru might, yet end up back where we started the fight. Mystic hammers, armor gleams, shining bright with cosmic dreams. Enemies laugh as we rise and stall. Uru warriors, heed the call. In this realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. We defend with all as we fall and true. Together we'll see it through the call. This realm of heroes fight, we defend with all our might. Accept our trash as we fall and rise. Uru warriors reaching for the skies. Oh, embrace the chaos, the thrill of the chase. Skill issues abound in this endless race. Back to the bottom where we belong. The tilt is real, it claims the strong. We are
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're well. Welcome back. Uru Warriors indeed. I broke OBS this morning and have been in a panic until about 10 minutes ago. But I think it's working now. Lord willing, please let this stream go forward. We made it. Wednesday morning, baby. Let's go. What's up, Zemo coming in first? My man. What's up, Imperious? Good to see you. Love me. What's up, Afo, man? I see you guys in the call. We'll undeafen here in a minute. What's up, BK? Brian, good to see you, my man. What's up, Miz? I know Kabam has a stream in a couple minutes. I do know that, Brian. I'm not the one who told them to schedule a stream at the end of the Battleground season, so that sounds like a them problem. Good to see you. Good to see you. What's up, Superior Warlock? Good to see you. Now that we're here, now that things appear to be working, now that everything seems to be okay, let's undeafen and bring our fellas in from the call. Looks like we got Afo, Ham, Miz, and Zemo. Gentlemen, happy Wednesday. How are you doing?
Hear that my
Oh no, it's Ham.
Yo, what is up, Truth?
PC.
yeah,
What is
Missouri.
going on?
What did you not like my Watto with data pad earlier?
You looking?
He's talking to us now, guys. What's up,
I am
Truth,
talking
man?
to you guys now. You are officially live on the YouTubes.
Yo, no way. I finally got my
Yes
new
way.
computer, so I might go live later.
Sweet. That'll be good. Yeah, Ham is here indeed. How are you guys doing? How is Battlegrounds ending up? Is the stream looking okay? Because like I said, I big broke OBS like an hour ago trying to make that last video. So I'm hoping
Looks
that
good.
everything has been properly scaled and is working effectively.
You're good now.
Who are you? Are you gonna get C6 this meta? Truth.
No. This is a big fake meta. Is a big garbo trash meta for competition. If you like hitting in the block and you want to have a good time, have a good time. For me, this was a casual M3 grind season, though as you can see, hanging out at 420 in Mysterium 1 right now.
Right, that's crazy.
420. Crap would be
Fake
proud.
meta or not, you're still missing like 50k radiance.
Yeah, I don't care, Misery. It's okay.
But it's radiance, bro. It's radiance.
Oh my
How can you
goodness.
not care?
So, Radiance also. You can also find Radiance in, I think, raids AQ, AW, maybe something
Yeah.
later called, like, I don't know, Side Quest, maybe some EQ, maybe in the unit deals, who knows.
Yeah.
You don't need to play BGs.
Listen, at the end of the
No.
day, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that I spent my time better working hours to spend cash then I will worry about grinding BGs in this game. So
Hey,
that 50k radiance, that 40% of a tier 7 is gonna cost like an hour or two's worth of work here. So I think I'll save those 20 hours of BGs grinding, yeah?
Nitro says that I'm never spending again.
Yeah, Nitro got himself a torch this morning, didn't you, buddy? How do you feel? Yeah, I was like Ace Ventura in the shower, like scrubbing and plunging after I got done that day, man. It was gross.
I ended up spending 200 more bucks so that I could do my torch and also have 2 more rank 4 to give to my boss.
Wow. Big ham
That's
whale.
crazy.
Sounds like someone's trying to qualify. Who in this chat's trying to brawlify over here? We got some brawlification coming up.
No, I'm not.
Nope.
Not this guy.
No, I hear
It's just
no,
being
no,
loser.
no. So we're just wailing for no reason. I like it. Let's go.
Essentially.
Yeah. There's no rhyme or reason to my wailing. I just like the game. That is a true fact.
I spent $1,000 and I've never felt
Oh,
better.
yeah, fine.
Imperious, you are Kabam's white knight. They wish everyone would be like you.
No. They wish everybody was like a Yusafa.
Well, I mean, that's true, but they understand that there's only one Yusafa. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like, you
true.
can't just...
Yeah.
Yusafas don't grow on trees.
What about Yusafa 2?
I have never seen Yusafa 2. Is that baby Yusafa? Yusafa the second?
Dude, what is going on with that? I don't understand why my headset's like not
I
working.
accept your warm-up match, my
There
man.
it is. You're just like really quiet.
Who's quiet? Am I quiet?
No, you're not quiet. It's my headset.
It's
I'm
ham.
still trying to figure out a few things. Anything.
Thank you. I was like, I didn't mess with sound.
Microphone is muffled.
Sound should be okay.
Ham's is muffled. Like it's kind of like
Oh.
talk.
Yeah, my M1 is probably not safe.
so the next
I probably will play a match if I
Oh,
need
wait,
to
wait,
for
wait,
M1, but
Please.
I'm not tripping.
Wait, is there a way to default it that it goes?
Mm. Man, I haven't played much at all. You running next
my mic
season,
better
deck? Okay, got you.
Damn,
You're
I made
already
Mr.
ready for
leave
next
again.
season, huh? That's wild.
I'll be back.
Ooh.
Okay.
We will, I do have the live stream pending. That is why I broke OBS, by the way. I broke OBS trying to set the screen up so that we could more easily watch the live stream. But lesson learned. I won't make that mistake again.
You are supposed to help me warm up, so I need to get in on this friendly list so I can go in
Yeah.
circuit.
Let's go. You'll come up next, bro.
Yeah,
We'll get
well,
warmed up.
Oh wait,
Jump-
I just
I'll
realized
jump
the
in
live
after
stream
I
is
go.
coming out now. Actually,
Yep.
Yes, it is.
let me. I gotta open up Opera.
Yeah, big
no
dub on the
reason why
Kabam
I'll
side,
make
by the
it
way.
Truth.
What a great time to schedule this live stream. It's not like
No
there's
idea.
anything
Yeah.
else going on in game. I
It's-
mean, I
it's-
can't imagine.
It's not like nothing's going on. Not like it's my birthday. Not like I work today. Yeah, like they scheduled on the perfect day.
Mm-hmm. What's up, CG? What's up, Tommy? Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. If I do, it will be for like one match. It'll be just to secure M1. But this was a casual M3 season on this side, my man. No, what are you doing?
I'm
Bro, I
cleaning
hate
up
this
right
game.
Me too.
Ugh.
Just to get out of
Yeah,
here.
yeah, Imperious. Flex on an accidental placement. That sounds like a wise decision. So silly. How are you
where
doing,
we at?
Tommy? How was your season?
Okay.
Zemo, where'd you wind up last night?
I ended up in Gamma 1, but I played a few matches this morning. I'm back in Arcane, so
Okay.
I may just
Okay.
park there. I think I may leave it here for now, and if I need to, I'll play one more match to secure it. Because I'm toward the bottom, but I still have over 250 spots below me, so I think I should be clear.
Arcane Warrior. I love it.
Yes, sir. Sneaking in at the last second. Considering I had a fairly big tilt last night, I think I'm doing fairly well.
Just one more special. Awesome.
Started yesterday with 180, went down to 120, and then went back up to 180 yesterday. And I'm back over 200.
Okay. Had a good season, got super high in weeks 1 and 2 because enjoyed the meta, played legit, nothing. We got it, just made this push C3, lost C5, 300 to 588. Nicely done, bro. That's a great push. Nicely done. What's up, Dupe? Good to see you. Cheers. I'm good, man. Big chillin'. Glad to finally get back into some stream time. Alpha, where are you at? What are you where are you at? What are you looking to do?
I haven't moved since our last discussion. I am still at 448. We are playing one win earned you 2 matches. That's how this goes. In a nutshell.
Okay.
1 loss puts you to sleep. You lose, you're done. That's how we're doing it.
Okay.
So it's really easy. I might have a very short push, or I might cook. We'll find out.
I'm sensing some quick action, bro.
I've been playing well, so hopefully that continues.
Enjoying your new rank 3 Starkey, Truth?
Of course.
Your relic just did 55,000.
Ay. I'm just trying to watch some BGs, dog. I'll still.
Duplicate says, the truth. What did Kabam say about your application to get CCP?
I haven't heard anything back.
I'm sorry if you can hear my dog barking.
We caught a little bit there. It's all good, bro.
Hear it, yeah.
Currently in junior
You
workout.
can.
Hey, let's go. We're getting you amped up. I was at 515, bit the bullet 1 match, got to 530. Jackie, you're gonna be good. 530 will be fine. 515 was definitely a question mark. So good call on making that run. The AI was super trash for me this season, had very overly aggressive matches, couldn't get the defender to dash back and hold block. Such BS. Yeah, it's happy wholesome Wednesday to you. It was a given, right? I mean, that was how the AI was going to behave. When you need them to hold block, they're not going to hold block.
Yeah,
When you don't want them to hold block, they're going to hold block. This is how the cookie crumbles.
I saw a forum post, and this guy might be right. I think it might be bugged because I took a parry and I like increased this block damage is supposed to mitigate, right? But like I took like I don't know, like 300% more damage than I was supposed to. I feel like that's a bug.
I mean, would we be shocked if there were bugs in what we were dealing with here?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I don't think we would be shocked.
Why do you have a fly swatter?
I don't know if you noticed, Truth, since I knew you were in Discord a little bit last night. I did make some changes to my deck yesterday.
Okay.
I sound awful. Yeah.
Final changes. Makes sense. Look at this guy. Taking all my fun and interactive rank 4s. And my Elena.
Oh, you took
Oh
Gene to rank
no.
4.
No, I have not taken.
Ooh.
Oh, I did take Gene to rank 4, yeah. Did you? Is that what you were saying?
I'm going to, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm waiting for the end of BGs. I'm like, I think 18,000 or so fragments short.
Yeah, I took her up for war, but you know, I still have Onslaught on the back burner. I want to take up Onslaught. He needs to go up, but Gene, I think, benefits more from the rank 4.
Yeah, Yeah, Gene is Gene.
I just don't have Gene yet.
That's fair.
Oh, okay. Bam is live. Let's see what they got going on. If they're cooking anything good, we'll pull it up. I've got them pulled up over here.
Well, they have
I mean, right now we're just waiting for them to start.
Unfortunately,
Shopping.
they're both going to be defenders. Sorry, I'm kidding. One of them is definitely going to be a very annoying science defender.
Oh, just what we need in their overpowered science defender because we don't already have Photon.
Speaking of war,
Yeah,
happy the
I
old ones
honestly-
are back. Oh, I'm so happy.
I'm not
so happy
I'm
the
not
old war
opposed
map is back. I couldn't be
I'm
more
not opposed
excited.
to it just because we only have one science defender right now. Everyone else is kind of trash.
Actually, I take it back. We also have Spider-Woman too. Spider-Woman's kind of a defender too.
That's kind of true, but I want to say primarily defender.
True. That's a fair point.
Yeah, I'm happy to see the old war map back. It's nice to fight, 500, 600k instead of 13 million health opponents.
Yeah, that's a very nice change.
Okay. Let's see how this guy does. I'm debating on ranking Kindred up. Okay, it looks like we got. I think the spreadsheet's
I never took my knob. I think he'll go up eventually. I just have to move to 6 in the long and the champs I'm trying to rank up.
Her SP1 deck's the same as Nefaria's SP2 decks. Yeah, but she also puts Fumble on you where you can't dex, so... I mean, she's always going to have some defensive utility for sure. I don't know if I would call her a defender, though. We'll see.
Who?
Spider-Woman.
Yeah. She's actually quickly grown to be one of my favorite champs this year.
I think you'll change your mind when you pull a Gene.
I don't know. I'm a simple man. I like simple things.
Gene is pretty simple.
I don't know, man. She has like little arrows on her special attack meter. And
I guess
arrows are
that's
very
fair.
complicated.
I guess that, but I'm saying playing her is pretty basic.
I'm trying to think about who else released this year. I'm actually gonna check real quick. Because it's probably someone I like really like
Okoye?
that I'm forgetting about. Nah.
You don't like Okoye? Okay. Forgot I said anything. Fire, they're gonna give her promo.
Do we
code
have any
again.
buffs this year other than Phoenix?
Yes, we got Blue Cyclops as well.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah. I don't
And
think
then the
Ham
next
knows
buff we're
anything
getting
about
is X23.
Cyclops.
That I'm excited for as well. Is the X23.
Oh, is the stream going now? Oh, it's
Yes.
been
Yeah.
going.
They're yapping.
Well, they just started yapping about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I
You
can
guys
tell
want to
they're
watch the live
yapping,
stream?
but For some
Let's,
reason,
see
my
what the
volume's
tracker
not
is.
working.
Yeah, guys.
I'm down.
Okay, set that as my default. Why no sound? Okay, maybe I have to open it on Google then.
Looks like they're gonna hit us with a roadmap. We'll see what that looks like. No, yeah.
Why no sound?
I know True was saying earlier that he broke OBS, so maybe that.
Wait, what's no sound?
No.
I'm not running any sound
No.
through my stream, so
No, not you. My YouTube's not playing any sound at all. Alright, looks like I'm going visual mode, just kind of like visually interpreting what they're doing.
Ham, I can screen share on Discord if you want.
Yeah, if you're able to do that.
It's up for you.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh no, Mystics are screwed.
Oh, finally. Finally. Been wanting to do
got
this
the
match
saga.
for a long
This
time.
one.
Keep it on, leave it aside for drops. Yeah, I don't care about the drops.
No, it's well. They did
Why
say
is
that
everyone
there's going
typing
to be a promo
exclamation
code at
mark
the
be
end.
nice in the chat?
Well, they did say there's going to be a promo code at the end.
Oh my god. Pretty fun.
July 16th to August 6th. Ooh. They're talking about the new game mode.
Cool. Very cool. Good thing that he was holding his block diligently, right, guys? Diligently holding his block.
Oh yeah.
He definitely wasn't dexing back to try to counterattack me. How pathetic. Should have been an easy win, but nay. But nay. All right, where
That's
we at?
actually not the easiest fight this meta.
Well, yeah. He doesn't hold his block, and then he gets hit. Then I die. There we go.
Yeah, I kind of messed up
But
too.
it was
That's
still
why we
fun.
warm up. That's why we warm up.
So it's just rank highly, that's it?
Essentially,
All right.
That was based
Let's-
off of how much you play. That's more
you
accessible.
can play as much as you
Let's
want.
move
and,
the
yeah,
chat.
uh,
Let's
the
bring
highest
the
rank
stream
skill is
over.
revolutionary.
It's better than how much you
And
play.
Let's do this. Let's pop this out. Or can I hide the chat? No, let's just close the chat. There we go.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go do my one match, and I'll be back.
Cool. Good luck.
All right, let's kill the music.
He's trying to secure C6.
Good luck.
Well, it's secure C6, but I'm not willing to sacrifice.
I thought, make
Yeah, I
sure
think
you
I have a
your-
bunch. I think I
Don't
have a
think.
bunch.
He's not
No.
trying to secure C6.
Don't
I
think
mean, I'll
you have
check. I'll check before I queue up. We're not in a rush, but I'm not willing to sacrifice M1, so I'm not going to be grinding. I'm gonna do one match at a time and see how it goes. I'll be back after win or lose.
Okay.
Okay. Now
While
I
it's
think
up,
we're just going
and the top 200
spreadsheet.
players are going to get a 7-star high evolutionary.
That's
so
crazy.
ranked element for the first ever time in a side quest. Yeah.
So
it's
now,
pretty nutty.
so why don't you run it before we actually show it? Run us
Okay,
through
do
a
you
little
guys
bit.
hear the
How
live-
does this
me
new
know.
game mode work?
So there was a few things we wanted to try
I
with
don't
this
know,
one.
'cause I'm watching,
So we don't have a
it's
quest
showing
board
me.
for one of the first times ever. It's really interesting. It's kind of like Battlegrounds in that way. There's no quest board. And also, apologies. So the scoring is not based on defeating your opponents. Scoring is actually based on building this
exactly,
squad, hence the
CG.
name Squad
Triple
Builder.
on health potions.
So yeah, your goal over the 3 rounds that you play is going to be to build the strongest squad possible. You're still going to have to defeat opponents to do your champion swaps and to score your squad at the end, but the metric of success is building the highest, strongest squad possible.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah,
It's a new,
interesting, yeah,
novel
completely
idea
different,
that
yeah.
really makes it all seem very fresh. Speaking of that, right?
Oh,
We've been
seems so
trying new
fresh.
things with the event quest, with
Fresh.
the Valiant EQ, right? That's been
gonna
received
depend
very,
on how
very
well your
well by
roster's
the
built.
majority
Sounds
of the
fresh.
player base. Stay tuned because we have some more
It's based on
Valiant
true
EQ goodness
stories.
coming up in just a bit. But this is kind of like that first time that we're seeing that new format test happen in the side quest, right?
Yeah.
So the side quests have kind of been feeling a bit like repetitive.
Yeah, a little bit
right?
predictable, yeah. So we just wanted to completely shake things up. We kind of took our first steps, fantastic forepun there for you, with bounty missions last year as like something a little bit different, and this is a first sort of big swing. So this is our first sort of step into that new format, and we're going to continue that into the future as well.
I think that's great. Why don't we start taking a look? I'm going to get this booted up. Anything, any other disclaimers about the mode you want to say before we get into it?
I don't think so. I'm really excited about this, and I think there's going to be a lot of like grinding, a lot of different strategies that players can employ into this one. So I'm just excited for it to finally get into the hands of players.
Very,
All
very
right.
nice.
Well, why don't we get this fired up on the screen then? And Kabam LF is going to give us a nice run through as we go through it. Let me know whenever we are ready to get that up. Look at that.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So
Basic.
this is the landing screen right here. What do we got going on?
So as you can see, there's the two
1,000?
entry
That's
types here.
crazy.
The first one is the standard entry, and as I mentioned, you can see the milestones on the right-hand side there. Once you play the standard entry enough to reach that 4th milestone, you'll unlock the energized entry. And in the top right, if you see that clash, if you tap on the arrow to the right of that clash, you'll see this is the recruitment event, and this is the ranked one that when you play the energized event, you'll contribute points to that.
Wow.
So if you tap event info on the bottom there
There's a
and go
legend
to the
title too,
ranked
what the
rewards, you'll
frick?
see those juicy rewards. We've got a legend title as well as
So
the
it's
200
just based
high
off of how high
evolutionary.
you play it, actually.
And
That's
also,
a whole lot
speaking of
better than what I initially thought it was.
Doesn't just get high evolutionary, he gets a SIG 200.
Sure does.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
So let's see how this works. So we're going to hit enter game here with 10 energy.
Yeah, so you're going to enter the game, and straight away you will form 5 random champions from the 52 that you get at the start.
So we got Spider-Ham, Howard the Duck, Wiccan, Penny Parker, and Ghost.
Absolutely. And as you can see, each champion has an associated faction, so that's, you can see the stretch. He's got the number 4 as well, grade. So each champion's going to have a faction or a grade, and the goal of this mode is to form the strongest squad possible.
I
with
just
the
realized they're
associated
account sharing
faction grades.
because
So if you tap the
Karate
points
Mike's
button
playing
in
on
the top
Kabam
right
Tor's
there.
account.
So here's all the squads that you can form. You can scroll.
Seems like a
and
violation
if
of
you scroll down,
TOS.
you'll see your one is highlighted. So you
Yeah,
have
can
the
we ban
lowest
these
scoring,
guys?
Fantastic.
squad right
So
now.
I'm off to a great start. It can only go up from here.
Exactly. It can't get worse at this
And it's
point.
not even a last call.
So you'll have 3 chances to swap out champions before you have to score your squad. If you happen to form a really high scoring squad at the start, you can just jump straight to the boss fight.
All right.
But you
This
don't
is like a
really have
monthly
good
thing where
one.
you can
So
get
Apparently,
one of
it's
the new
the worst I
characters
could
every
possibly
month.
do.
I
So-
actually
No,
found
now,
that-
you're
they're
the
only doing this for, they said July
quite a bit
16th
that
to
you've been
August
in
3rd.
this thing. So what would you
Decide.
recommend? What should I swap? How many should I swap?
It's just a
they-
one-off
they-
You
event.
should go for 3.
Well, they
because
said
There's
that
no way
this
that
is-
this.
2 of the-
Yeah,
They said-
this is like a
they
beta
said
thing,
this-
but like
Yeah, they said this is the beta, and they're gonna do a different one at a later point, but it's probably gonna be a different rarity.
yeah, I was gonna say because there's no way that this is a one-off because of how much time and effort it looks like they put into stuff.
All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Against Namor.
Let's go for it. So, as I mentioned earlier
Oh,
on,
no,
because,
he doesn't know how to play
this
Howard the
event is open
Duck.
up to a lot of players. The fights are
Why are you
pretty
surprised by
vanilla.
this?
We do have some buffs that are sort of themed towards the factions and the grades. That'll give you a better fighting
Oh,
chance.
no, he
but the
doesn't have
fights in
beta
general, as you
features
can
on.
see, Mike is just dissolving Namor here. They're pretty vanilla, so that gives everybody sort of a nice even chance. And as I mentioned, fights aren't the scoring metric here; it's the building of the squad. So that's another reason why we wanted to make.
I
the
am
fights
so
pretty easy.
confused.
So at this stage, you pick the opponent that lets you swap out 3 hollows. So you're going
Seems
to
an
pick the
awful
3.
lot
I'd
like
recommend
Arena.
the 3 that aren't the flame faction, and
Boom, boom,
hopefully,
boom.
I don't
you get some
understand the
flame.
faction
Let's
things.
see. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah,
Now
okay.
that looks a lot better to me. We got Torch there with the flame. We got Silver Surfer and Viv Vision who are also matching. So let's go ahead and check the points again. And it looks like I'm still pretty low.
You're still pretty low. I think this
Wow,
time if we
taking
go
off,
for the
dude.
swap
Come
2,
on now. There's
we
2
have
of
a
us
chance
here.
of getting some flames, and then we'll.
Nah,
we'll
go do your
upgrade
thing,
our
bro.
All right, let's do it.
Go head wherever you want. We're gonna
All right,
eyeball
so
this
we
2-star game mode for a while.
have- Let's just go for torch here.
And so each squad that you
I am
form has an
yeah,
associated
I'm actually just
points,
very lost. I
attribution,
don't understand
and
this
that's
at
how
all.
you're going to progress in the ranked rewards. So you can, if you want, you
That's
can
fair.
just fight the boss every time and try and grind out points that way, but you know, that's not fun. You want to go for the highest scoring squad possible.
course.
So
That was a fast one.
that was a fast one.
Yeah. All right. So now we're gonna swap out 2 champions.
Yeah,
I would
let's-
imagine Silver Surfer and
Yeah,
Viv.
let's swap out the 2 Storm champions and see what
We're,
we get.
we're getting people
Come
saying
on.
that they're already loving it. There's some people who aren't understanding it
I like
right
how
away,
people
but there
are
are
saying
people
that
who
they're
are
loving
loving
it.
it.
We've seen 2
One
minutes
person
of it.
Let's try one more
said,
time.
Wait,
they're
let's do
like,
it.
dude,
This is
you
just
got me
poker.
hooked.
Yeah,
You're,
it's
swa-
like
you're
a
subbing
band
in
doesn't
characters to
work.
get the
As
right
soon
hand
as
to
I- As
5.
soon as we got a playable demo of this, I was like, oh, I'm in.
Oh, and I can use the pre-fight again. That's fun. Okay.
You're not having great luck this one.
I'm not having great
Yeah.
luck with this one. That's okay. We're
I
gonna.
will say, Certified Force is the highest scoring. That's worth 10,000 points, I think, which is like 200 times more than what you currently have.
Great.
And nobody on the game team has gotten that in our demos yet. So
Really?
Wait,
it's-
what?
It's a pretty tricky one to
So
get.
I'm not
but-
doing that bad.
Yeah.
Y-
Dark
Why would we
Avengers
make it our
2,
2 stars
You
then?
need to own said 2-star. No,
Nope.
those 2 stars will be granted to you. They'll
Yep.
all be maxed out.
Yep.
You're gonna have everything you need to play the mode.
Yep, those are yours to play with.
Bro,
All right,
that's
so now
wild. They
last
should just
chance.
that's
Let's
mentioned
go.
that months
Try and
ago.
get-
Flames, please.
Dude, this
2
is actually
wins.
just poker. Look at it. You're,
Yeah.
you're subbing out your hand to get a
Alright,
good hand
okay,
of
but
5
you
to get
did
the
upgrade your
maximum
hand,
amount of
you got-
I'll
points.
take it.
Because
I'll
we
take
have 2 ISO grade champions, you got a deadly duo there.
Fantastic.
So
So now we have to fight the boss, which
gotta
is
fight the
Immortal
boss.
Abomination.
Yeah, 'cause
We're gonna
now
go
he's got
ahead
a
and
full
use Penny
house.
Parker because she is immune to poison.
Yep, and I'm just throwing in what people are saying.
So-
This is totally different.
It's
totally
Love it.
different,
They
yeah.
said love it.
It's
This
based
is
off
great. Someone else is digging it.
You're cutting out. What were you saying, Ham?
513.
You just yeah, because it's like poker. You just
yeah,
you
I'm-
get
I'm
points
really
based off of
excited
how
about this,
lucky you
know,
are.
and,
Based.
as you can
That's
tell
what
by
I'm
looking at
seeing.
It, it's unlike anything else in
Yeah,
the game at the
Sounds
moment.
awesome.
And once you become, more efficient with all of this, it's going to be. And I know. So here's the thing.
I thought it was gonna be like a
relatively
battlegrounds thing
fast
where you have to
experience,
compete with
all
other
things
people to
considered,
gain
right?
points.
But once you become like, a little bit more in tune with the hands and what you need to do, it becomes even faster when you're not
Yeah.
explaining it and going through it for the first time.
Absolutely, like I think people are gonna grind this mode out. Me being one of them.
Oh, yeah.
And it's gonna get super quick. Especially like I said at the start, if you happen to form a high scoring squad right away, you just jump straight to the boss and score your squad.
And now what happens, let's just say I were to lose this fight.
You could just, so like any other quest, you could revive your champions, you could take in other champions, and if you quit the fight, you won't score, but you can just revive or swap.
Wonder how many
champions as
units
much
it's
as you
gonna
want.
cost
Sounds
to
good.
There you go.
get high
You got your deadly
evolutionary.
duo.
I'll
You've
take
made
it.
some progress in the Clash event. Keep going. You'll unlock that ranked event, and then you can push for a high evolutionary.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they said, look, looks great. Game is evolving. That's a key word there.
It is.
That's almost it's almost like it was purposeful.
Yeah, I think that went pretty well. I think it's pretty cool. It's a new format. It's very exciting. I love how it feels like, not to quote it directly, but the game is evolving, right? So I love how we're doing new things with the EQ, with the side quest, trying to keep things fresh
Yeah,
in
absolutely.
an ever-changing environment.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, 100%. We hear that things get a bit stale at some point, so we want to sort of introduce a
Yo-yo.
rotation of events that keeps things fresh.
So
Alpha, how'd it go?
could we expect to see this again? You said a rotation.
Wow,
event.
yes.
Absolutely. So this is something that we're working on. Like
Oof,
I said,
didn't go
we
well.
saw bounty missions last year. It came
sent
back this year.
the result
This is
in
going
the
to be
chat,
another one that gets
if anyone
rotated
wants
in
to
and
What are
out.
they
We're gonna have
talking
more
about?
future. We want to keep that sort of fresh rotational event coming.
Close,
So
bro.
this
So
is
close.
launching July 16th
Yes.
until
Yeah.
August 6th, and then it'll be back again in future.
Fantastic. Actually, since you said that, that's great because there's one
You
thing
did a
I wanna
great
talk
job.
about while you're here. This is launching a week
Corvus
after
my
the
bullseye in
event quest
26
was announced, right?
seconds.
Absolutely, yeah.
And that has been with mixed reviews, of course, right? Like many things are, but a big piece of that feedback has been, oh, but now I'm missing out on my side quest rewards.
Yep.
and Mysterium
We only lost
every week,
13
right?
points,
now,
but
in these events where the side quest is launching a week later,
we're gonna
are
park
we
it
actually
there.
missing out on
That's it.
Mysterium and all of those rewards?
Absolutely not. So we saw that last week or last month where the side quest launched a week later.
I did a perfect fight
The reward
versus a
budget isn't affected by
Maestro.
that. You know, we're just instead of
52.6,
spreading it out
he
over
did
4
52.8.
weeks, it's into 3 now.
So it actually makes it more rewarding,
What can you
and more
do?
efficient in a way.
Yes,
How about
exactly.
that?
Yeah, there
we
you go.
buffed the rewards.
Yeah, that's tough.
So, question that I'm seeing in here, we spoke about, like the fights being vanilla. I'm actually
Threw
this
one
is
SP1
probably the
that
first
wasn't,
time I'm
you
seeing
know,
this
while he
in
was
the chat, and I'm
intimidated,
like,
that
wow,
I lost
this
some
would be more
seconds there, so
interesting
maybe,
if the
you know,
fights were
the
more
difference.
difficult. Is what I'm seeing in the chat. So can you speak to that a little bit? 'Cause we spoke about that, like, you know, in passerby conversations, but
Yeah, so this was something that we play tested quite a lot, experimenting with buff complexity and opponent difficulty. I think where we ended was a bit of a middle ground. Some people wanted them to be easier because, as I said, the fights aren't the scoring metric for this game mode. And then some people more on the champion designer side wanted some tougher fights because they wanted that complexity, because they're really good at the game.
I took a Yelena
So I
this
think
morning
this
with
was
Gene.
sort of a
That was
middle
fun.
ground. You know, we tried to take everything into account. Like I said, this event is going to be available to a wide array of summoners. So we sort of settle on this middle point where we do have some buffs that are.
Oh,
that
did
can be,
everybody just leave
moved
the
into.
YouTube?
The defenders
Yeah.
do have a bit of a.
That's what I get for
Well, I
showing
was
at
just
the damn
doing
stream, you know?
We sort of settle in that middle.
Everyone left.
I think it landed on a really
Very
solid
nice.
spot.
what's so funny is as soon
Dragging
as
me
I
down,
said
bro.
that, after literally reading
Typical
the chat,
Kabam.
it's like
Man.
nobody said that. Nobody wants it more difficult. I'm like,
Man,
okay,
that's
I'm
such a
just-
salty way to
that's
end the
fine.
season, man.
Yeah.
They'll be
Right,
back.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm
it's a
sorry,
really
bro.
cool
Live
game.
stream.
Thank you
very
so
cool
much
thing.
for popping on
Thank
here
you for
to
having
walk
me.
us
Yeah,
through
it's
this,
been great.
man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anytime.
All right, so let us get over to our next. We got Fantastic Four Saga. We got Mr.
Yeah, let's throw
Fantastic
the
coming
slideshow back up
in
there.
July. So
Gotta get
just
the
make sure
slideshow.
that you are looking for. Yeah,
There it
yeah,
is.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let's get the music back on. I don't want to listen to any more of that Kabam crap.
97k
Oh, did
heavy attack from Mr. Fantastic. Not terrible.
Yeah, rank 4,
Oh, did you s-
probably max sig.
Yeah, rank 4 6-star, but like, you know, I'm just trying to
rank
be,
4-7-star. But yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
no, rank
that was
4,
I'm
not
just-
7-star, max
I'm
sig.
trying to be
I'm sure.
generous. I mean, I know 97k is like nothing, but I'm just trying to be generous to the poor
No,
guy.
no, 97k is definitely something.
Yeah, it's cool, but he's just mainly used for free fights. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be the quintessential, you only rank this champ up because you want to rank this champ up or for Alliance
You
War.
think they're gonna show Human Torch?
But Torch is better than Mr. F. So like
Yeah.
more people are gonna be ranking Torch up than Mr. F. Like, yeah, people will be ranking Mr. F up. That's because they like him.
Less people
might rank-
have Torch though.
I'm probably that's
That's
true.
like-
I'm probably gonna rank 3 Mr. F just for like free fights, just in case.
That's good, Ham. I'm so proud of you. We're gonna assign you Mr. F for every single war fight on the
Oh,
map.
Hell yeah, that means I don't have
Did you
to play
guys see
war.
that? You guys see that Steeler pass Barrow?
And
Oh,
then-
Nice, nice.
Oh
Don't you
yes,
play,
now we
baby.
got
Let's go.
now we don't have to listen to Bureau Glazers for the rest of the
Bureau's-
season.
Bureau, I mean,
Oh,
not Bureau.
I lied.
Steeler's about to get passed because Bureau just got whatever his name is, mid AZ.
Ooh, that's fire. I hope Bit Easy beats him.
Mid AZ for
bump.
C1.
Because if Bit Easy beats Bureau, then Bureau's out of line for verse.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
hope Mid-Ace wins, bro. Steal against C1 would be amazing.
Steeler or Biwi getting C1 would be amazing. I don't know much about mid AZ, and then not Biwi. Bureau does not need another C1. He has too many.
Listen, I'm tired of his Bureau Glazers jumping all over the place.
Yeah,
And
same.
Bureau's the goat.
Never gonna
Bureau's
stop,
God.
bro. Never gonna stop.
I know, but I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, he's already earned enough blazing for like another year or so. So,
It's so
yeah,
real.
just get over it. He's already won enough of them.
Testing that.
Okay.
Man, that was so heartbreaking, man. The first round I had a terrible draft and I was trying to make lemonade,
Yeah.
but he had no one for round 3.
Lemonade.
Like he had no defenders left. He
Oh,
had
so you just needed to make
he
it
had-
that round. Dang.
yeah, he had Starkey, Shathra, and someone that like no defender. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Must have been the
So-
most cooperative bullseye too for it to come out that score.
I don't know how people are getting the Corvus biggest hit 40k. I don't know how they're getting it that, but
Yeah, I'm assuming his
It's
was a rank
happened, like-
3.
it was a rank 3. That was a rank 3, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't run mine enough to know what the last hit of the special one into the block is, or the last hit
There
of the
it is.
special
I think
two
they're
if
doing-
you throw it.
I think they're doing special twos.
Yeah.
And
I
the
mean, I could see
reason
that being
why
the
is
last hit
because
of the special
it says
twos, so,
it said like
Bro,
special
yeah.
attack 3 hits. You know what I mean?
Truth, are you seeing this?
what's up?
They're not even tell us how to
Summoner's Test.
qualify today.
The Summoner says.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wait, what? What are you
Oh, they're
talking
still not
about,
telling us how to
Zemo?
qualify?
Caban's meetup for
No.
8th and 9th. They're doing some of the details right now.
No, I got it. They're telling us the same things we already knew. We're gonna meet people. There's gonna be content. There's gonna be cool stuff, and we'll tell
Whoa,
you how
that's
to get
crazy.
there.
I just want to know how to get there.
That's it, bro. Tell me how to get there. Oh wait, I won't be
This
qualifying.
draft is terrible. This draft is terrible, Truth.
Yeah, it looks
Somebody
like I'm
in
gonna
chat
buy a
said,
plane ticket.
Y'all Canadian explains a lot.
Yeah. I need
Let's
to get
go!
my,
Let's go! Let's
Someone
go!
tell you comment.
Let's go! That's my goat.
Someone's asking
Mid-A's.
for Hercules. That's crazy.
Mid-A's.
Ooh, look at this guy putting me to the test.
We're just having
Oh,
fun.
God.
We are just having funsy.
Nothing but fun. I'm having so much fun.
You see, I drafted the Lumitrix right away since this doesn't matter. Just like, might as well.
So much fun.
Oh my god.
Alright, this is
So
this is
bad.
entirely dependent on Mantis RNG against Enchantress.
Come on, Mid-A's. bro.
Hey!
Come on.
Here's the Saga incursions.
Oh, Mid-A's. Oh, wait. No, don't do that. He sold. It's over. Mid-A's wins.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. Mid-A's wins. Unless he sells. Okay.
It's possible that he wins.
Wait, what is the
There's
Summoner
literally
Fest
no
run
way.
points?
With this
He's
RNG,
got-
no.
What is the Summoner Fest run points? What the hell is that?
Oh, I'm glad we're friendlying
He's
today.
He's
Oh,
cooked
speaking of,
for. He's
let
cooked
me
for.
put this up here.
He's cooked for.
No. That's a mess up.
Yeah, that's
No,
GG.
great.
On defense.
How did he parry that?
Do another rum event?
I don't know what. Yeah, Biro loses. There's no
Oh.
way.
Oh, I got slept. Oh, I got slept real hard. Oh, I'm dead.
What is Biro doing? Heavy attack. Yeah.
Yo, I wasn't watching the charges. I got slept so hard.
Got cooked.
Yeah.
Man got
He was
cooked.
about to be dead too. Got a little too excited. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, Mid-A's wins.
This is one of the most embarrassing Mantis versus Enchantress fights I've
Ooh,
ever
they're doing
seen.
another Lions showcase.
Yeah. I got listed.
Seems to me like Barrow hates matches for C1.
God, I hope he
See
loses.
that?
Yeah, GG's, bro. The goat stealer. That's my goat.
But he
Isn't
actually,
mid-AZ? Isn't mid-ace in D1 now?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Should be.
Damn, that's crazy.
Guess we're not throwing specials. Oh, there we go. He threw it at
Stealer is
43.
in C1 though. Oh.
See if it goes. Nope.
I think this should be enough. I got bumped down 100 spots in Arcane, bottom of Arcane. But their still notes are 400, almost 400 spots below me. So I should have enough. We're gonna have to queue up again.
Mmm. Nice job. Razzle dazzle.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Raid
Just
month
proof
stuff.
that I
Yeah, 45 raid tickets per entry. They're giving you the raid tickets. Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yeah, just proves I should hang it up. You want to do another?
Sure.
Yeah, let's see where I'm ranked in M1. 115.
Yo, Missouri.
Should be safe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to play one more for M1.
I think 123 did something illegal because Nas asking for his line.
Oh, you sent us then.
I can send.
Roro.
Me.
Troublemakers.
So is Barrow
Nothing but
really?
troublemakers
Is
out
Barrow
there.
really? Is he really out of it? Isn't there like an hour and a half left?
No, he's not.
It's just under 90 minutes.
Yeah, he'll
Take him
play.
time, bro.
He's not out of it just yet. Okay, let's switch up some bands. Let's have some fun. That still gets banned though. And that too. We'll switch one band.
Oh my god.
It's banned
We're still
back.
getting 6-star gems from the Saga showcase.
Why wouldn't I? I know I want those 6-star gems.
I don't think anyone does.
If they give me
Yeah.
enough of them, they can give me 50 of them, then I can sell
Are
them.
you use it Saga Showcase or which one are you
Everyone
talking about?
wants.
Saga Champion Showcase, one of the there's 6-star gems in it.
Oof.
Imbalanced. I definitely don't want to snipe him. Ooh, the Gene is in town. Let's go.
Yep,
Let's
I
go.
told you I'd have some fun. Have some fun.
Is that what this is supposed to be? Is Battleground supposed to be fun?
I don't know. Let unban my
Dude.
unban
Yeah.
my sub and
People in Twitch in the Twitch live stream is asking them to put the Saga champs in the regular raids. I'm like, oh no.
Okay, Valiant EQ is going to launch again. It's a 3-champion team now. Begins with a boss fight. Each quest has specific class restriction. Requires full team choice node swaps. Multiple scaling boss fights per quest. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, this is
Definitely a new
interesting.
format.
Yes.
Oh, look at this last second, Kate. Oh, it's annoying. Oh.
They're buffing Act 6.
Wait, what do you mean?
I just saw that in the chat. Buff Act 6.
Oh, well, they're buffing Act 6. We just don't know when.
Mm.
They said they were gonna buff it. We just didn't have it.
Yeah,
we
they've
just
been
had-
talking
they
about
didn't
that
have
for a while.
Because they just buffed Act 5 earlier this year.
Okay, that's actually something I can do because I never finished Act 6.
Yeah, they
so
said that they were gonna
bad.
buff Act 6. They just didn't have a timeline.
No.
Because why would they just leave it at Act 5 and not buff Act 6? Like, it's stupid of them.
That's true. I don't think it's going to be worth it to grind for, but I'm still going to do it.
Well, they added 7 stars to Act 5 and other stuff
Not
too.
much.
I'd
Hey,
wait
it
for
adds up
ranked
for Act
guys
5
in
players, bro.
situation.
You're not really supposed to get 7 stars
They
until
could
you
keep
get
selling
Act
me so
7 and Act
badly.
8.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
at the
stream
very least, they're
giveaway,
gonna give
not
ranked
stream
formats.
giveaways.
Or
Almost there. Throw it.
What?
bro, Barrow.
meta. That'll be fun.
They're showing off the new champs.
Giveaway. I'll pass. Thank you. Okay. Got new
Interesting.
gameplay going on.
Oh my god, those
The
animations
Maker
are
can
so
do
good.
Magneto.
Yo, I can do this so much better.
Right, it's like his animations are what Mr. Fantastic should have been.
Yeah, Mr. Fantastic came out a bit. Oh, those are so good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay. I'm gonna
That type of
keep
gameplay.
I'm gonna keep practicing that matchup. Making a couple
So
little
essentially, the Maker is
mistakes.
an improved version of Mr. F. Okay.
Who is Mr. F but better? Who are they introducing?
The Maker.
The Maker.
That's the actual name of the champ. God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
He has a passive stun, so all his debuffs, unlike Mr. F's, are all passives essentially.
What do you think you're doing, bro? How dare you?
Look at you.
Yeah,
I see some
essentially,
more
the
characters.
Maker's just
My
improved version of
cape.
Mr. F, what he should have been.
Big Nick, coming your
Wait,
way.
who are you? Who's this guy?
You don't know who the Maker is?
Oh, I'm losing
No,
connection.
not the Maker. The
I don't
guy
know-
on the
I don't know
right
what
that
they're
just
gonna give me.
spawned in.
Oh, they gave it
Oh.
to me.
Jack.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, they just had.
Oh, but I'm at the restart. Dang it.
I'm sorry.
See if I can do
Why,
this again.
why is
I
it?
did this a
Why
couple
is his
days
name
ago.
Kabam Windshear?
That is an odd name.
Pull
The
up.
Maker.
Pull up.
Not my maker.
Pull up in the
Amen
chat,
to that.
baby. Whoever doesn't even know the days of the week, that's crazy.
Fair enough. I don't either.
My
Why
bro
do you
didn't know
fo-
when this was gonna be when this is gonna drop. That's crazy.
I may have botched that a
Oh,
little
the
bit.
Maker doesn't do critical hits. Interesting.
Botched that a little bit. Just a pinch. Just a pinch.
I mean, if you're already done, you probably won.
Well, I mean, it's Mantis, right? So, what are you gonna do?
I'm eating an SP3 right now.
That sounds like Big Nick. Let's go.
Whoa. How did he do so much damage? It's still first life. Wait, I gotta look at the biggest hit when this is over.
Yo, what's up, Christian? Good to see you, man. How you doing? We got the live stream running in the background here. It certainly is not exciting enough to keep
What
running
happened?
that here. So
Oh, I lost the first 2 rounds. That's what happened. I don't know why I thought I still had round 3. Like, wait, it's saying I lost. Oh, that's hilarious. That is hilarious.
I see Buggy every once in a while.
Oh, Steeler won a match. Oh, now it's 8-13. But Barrow
Yeah,
also won
let's,
a match.
I
You
like
know
how
what?
they're like,
We're almost
oh,
at an
you
hour.
guys didn't like Mr. Fantastic's heavy animation in Reach. Well, we improved it. It's better now for the Maker.
4? 17
That's right, Christian.
points,
At
bro.
this moment, Barrow is not C1. I'm sure the guys are grinding though, right? So, yeah. In fact, Barrow's in a match right now. He's matched Lex, so it's going to be good points,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
decent points for him.
I
if he
hope
wins.
Lex kicks his ass.
So, we'll see. Get on the end of the list. The good news is, Afo, the list is 0 right now, so that means you're back to the front of the list.
Amen.
All right, but you know how it goes, bro. You get a 2-champ whitelist since we're having fun. Are you going to take advantage of
We're
that
having
today?
fun.
And if so, who do you want whitelisted?
No, we don't take advantage of the whitelist. It's not
My
the
man.
truth AFO rules. That's
My
everybody
man,
else's
let's
rules.
go.
The true Afro rules. That's crazy.
That's right.
That's crazy.
He understands.
We have our own. We have our own set of. I mean, Truth could be like, I want Yelena and Jean whitelist. We don't do that, man. What do you think this is?
That's diabolical, bro.
I'm honestly so sick of fighting Enchantress. And this is just, you know, it's just one more meta that makes her worse than she really is. Like, she's bad, don't get me wrong. But
You're
if
gonna
you
like
don't
this
give
ban
her
right here.
power, she is so not that bad.
You don't like that ban.
I love how someone in the chat is like,
Bruh.
please add
Bruh.
Phil Coulson to the game.
That was cold, bro. That
No,
was
that
so
guy's an
cold.
idiot. Whoever said that.
Look, she can go sit down, okay?
No,
Go sit
look at this guy
down.
banning my
Wait.
Dazzler. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That is
Guys,
yeah.
wild
she-
work.
they're not fighting.
Hey, to be
Rumble
fair, I
Legends.
have banned a few Dazzlers because they were wearing forearm.
Oh.
No, banning Truth Dazzler is like banning
That is
Calce's
true.
Silk. That's like banning, that's
That
like
is true.
banning a very specific champ
Oh.
there.
It's like an insult. Like, he took his glove off and
Insult.
smacked me across the face with it. and challenged
I
me
want to
to
see
a
these
duel.
guys' Dex Onslaught special
That's
one.
basically what he did. Sweating my butt off is 95 Fahrenheit. Oh, Christian, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so glad we're getting a reprieve today up where I live. It's going to be a little bit cooler today, and I'm very happy about that.
How hot is it by you, Truth? What am I asking?
The last couple days, it's been like basically 90 plus. Today, we're going to be probably like
okay,
high
that's-
70s. This is going to be nice for the next 5-6 days.
Today's gonna feel like 90 here.
All right, and if you guys want on the list, I know there's only a few of you in the chat right now, but if you want on the list, just ping me. Let's do the thing. Let me know what you want to do.
I have Kabam stream up, but I will jump in a second. Just let me know when you're done with your friendly.
Yeah, you can get on the list, so Zemo will come next. No problem.
Spider Punk. I want to take her, but
Yeah, I'm gonna try the
I
punk
have
for
to.
null. I want to see how that goes.
what makes you think you're getting null?
What makes me think I'm getting null? Please,
That's crazy.
please.
That's crazy.
Let's just start here. Let him have some Shothra fun. Okay. Let's try someone cooked mine this season. Let's see how it goes. Oh,
She's almost 6200, man.
Oh my god, that special one's so cool.
back up, please. Oh my god. Yeah. I knew it was coming, but
Come on.
God.
Oh, how you do?
Yeah.
Why is he throwing wild heavies?
W, let's go, Rinky, my goat.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dude, Rinky Winky is winning. Has
No,
won
I
the
fell
first
off,
round
Christian.
against
That's not a
Gavin.
wholesome issue. I've seen someone 49k plus. I just knew that reverse controls were coming and then forgot reverse controls were coming. So
That's crazy.
I dashed in.
I'm going to
instead
spend a
of
large amount of money on the maker.
That's wild, Ham.
I mean, neuroimmune is nice.
What? No. Play it safe. Play it safe. Oh, you silly bugger.
So he's got like that whole what's her name? Silver Sable mechanic built in, huh?
That was not a very good fight there.
God, Shothra mid, bro. Maybe I don't need one.
Yeah. Maybe the skill issue. Maybe it's not the champ.
No,
Maybe it's
that's
thumbs.
impossible.
Throwing specials into protection will extend that fight. A lot.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately hosed. Needed to win that round. That's fine.
Come on, Rinky.
See how this goes. Yeah, that is Misery. Are we calling him Missy now? I mean her? Because I heard that Misery, she's a well-known content creator.
Yeah. Come on, bro. What the hell is Barrow doing? Ain't no way, bro. Okay.
Brother.
Yeah, it was my bad. Unfortunately. Botched. And that's why I don't want to rank 4 Red Skull.
What happened? What happened, Truth?
What do you mean? AFO 50k'd it in 30 seconds.
I'm not watching the stream.
I mean, that's why I don't want to rank 4 Red Skull. Honestly, I'm struggling to think of any tech that I want to rank 4 right now because...
I mean, we've discussed
Good
this.
teacher
You
and
don't
coach
like
too.
the answer, but the answer is factual.
Yes! Yes!
No, you keep saying that, but you provided me no
What happened?
reasonable
Let's
data that shows that
Wait, who
champion
won?
is a reasonable attacker outside of this meta. Nothing. You
Well,
said nothing.
my issue to you is that the same thing that you don't like about Red Skull, you don't like about every other tech. The only tech that doesn't get cooked by armor break, cosmic type of champions is Sentinel.
Yeah, I understand.
The only one that is in our consideration. So you don't
But
want
it has to be
whoever
the
you rank
balance of an
for-
attacker too. It's not just defense.
Yes, you think he's a bad attacker?
No. Truth. Think about it this way.
Ah.
When you did your rank freeze, one of your first rank freeze was Korg.
Yeah, because
Right?
I got a skill gem from Necropolis.
No!
Yeah, it's just-
Frankie, no! No, no, no! Are you trolling me?
Are you
What
playing
happened?
Battlegrounds?
No, he's watching Bureau fight Rinky, I think.
Frankie, bro, he is such a...
Wow. We're gonna need you to. You're not even playing.
Right. Time for a last second push. Yeah, it probably is time to queue up for one. I think it's time.
Yeah.
Run, Frankie,
Bro.
This guy's just getting
Bro.
everyone forfeiting to him, bro.
Let's see, what's
Are
the
you
bottom
kidding me? Bro.
Bro. No.
Yeah, it looks like your videos, Truth, are gonna hold. I've been using them, and I'm telling other people to use them too. But I decided to play today based on like your most recent video said like 430 for M1s. I figured I'm not gonna drop to 430, and it seems like it's holding.
Yeah.
435 is gonna be safe. So that's nice.
Yeah, the only one that I was off on, which I posted for this morning for the Celestial people, was the C6 push. I should have gone with just stuck with my
Yeah.
initial numbers.
I think you had originally said 520, and then
I
you
did,
scaled
yeah.
it back.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
I
all
noted
good.
that this morning.
There's no way to know the behavior. Like we know the behavior, but they could even outperform the 520 if people are
Oh,
really
yeah.
pushing.
No, it's true. I pinged Adman. He's been hitting me up. We've been communicating the last few days, and let him know. It's like, listen, man, it looks like it got wild. You're gonna have to get in and get one more. It looks like.
I mean, like, he's the one person. I mean, I guess maybe there's other people, but don't, hey, I'd be grinding. I'd be in there, boy. all them toys.
Yeah,
Y'all be
man's
like,
got a lot
stop
of toys.
playing. I'd be like, I know, but I can't. got so many champions I wanna cook with.
Man's got a lot of toys. What's up, Jay Will? I think it's important to note that I'm an Uru Wario for life. Let's go.
What up, Jay Will?
Let me know when you're done with your ranked match, Truth.
Oh, let's do another warm up. I'll decline that. I could use some more. If you're seeing how I'm playing against Halfo, bro, that's not what I'm trying to take into the circuit. So.
I'm not watching, but Burris, when I hear from you in the call, it's not pretty.
Yeah, no, I'm a scrub. No, it's good. We'll do this friendly, then we'll check cutoffs, and then we're gonna get one circuit match today.
Oh.
All right, I sent your way, Zemo. If it didn't come through,
Okay.
just send one my way. Yeah, so I'll put it to you this way. So we were back on the tech conversation. I agree that Sentinel has the defensive prowess. I see a black mark on attack that no one has countered outside of this meta.
So this is what I would challenge you on that. If I know resources are resources. What I'm wondering is, what rank is your Sentinel currently?
Rank 1.
I accept the truth.
Rank 1. Okay. I'm gonna take my Sentinel at least to rank 2 and test and let you know what I think about damage. Not what other people say.
I don't know how I feel about the high evolutionary.
Am I sick? No, listen, J Will. My pushback on Sentinel has been rooted in my frustration with what they did to him on attack, which was really not
What did
giving
they do
him
to him?
a way to have a damage source that allows him to take a lot of the difficult mutant defenders. That's my frustration.
He has
I played
armor.
5-star Sentinel to death. Back in the Thanos was the boss of map 5, right? Like, I'd rock in there with the Sentinel at minimal to no health and
W.
have a good time.
W.
Those were the old days. But not giving him a way to handle Havoc, Bishop, Onslaught.
I don't know how to feel about high evolutionary.
I don't
You see who
think
else
Bishop's
is
being placed on defense.
Oh,
I'm not sure how he's going to do
Yeah.
against Betsy. Not sure how he's going to do again. I need to see how that matchup goes. Can't handle Iceman. He'd do okay. Special one span. But
Why?
okay.
Yeah. Why would he can handle Iceman? Yeah. You're going a little deep now into the bag, but okay.
ooh, people insulting.
Yeah, I'm
that,
just going
in
through
the chat.
pure-
Shame that
Eh.
they're testing against Iron Fist.
Pure mutant champions. We'll do Gene okay. So yeah, it comes back to, what does he take on attack? Because I want a dual threat, like a legitimate dual threat, not a kind of dual threat. What's up, Half? Good to see you. I expressed these concerns to Kabam. Yeah, I understand it. I like him. Let's grab that for sure. Let's grab that. Immune to buffs granted by champions. It's weird when they do the kit stuff. I don't like that. So like he'll get buffs on him from nodes, but he's not going to get it on him from champions.
Yeah, it's like at least he can't be taken by Kushala. That's like the only thing.
Potent auto block passive when struck with the same basic attack in a row. Oh, okay, so we gave him the spiral effect. That sounds like fun. He did get jaded.
So I am trying to expand the variety of dishes that I can make.
Oh my god, these jokes are so bad.
I'm just kind of wondering
Ooh, here we go. Solvark. Solvark's coming in August.
what I should make today.
This is interesting truth. If you're not watching this.
What the
I
hell?
think 4 Sentinel sounds
Who is this guy?
That's the new idol champ.
Yeah, I know that, but like, what did I just witness?
I don't know. That was wild.
Looks like a champ
my
that
God,
wants
the
to go
jokes
to
are so
rank 4
bad.
is what it looks like. Okay, let's take these. And the decks. Nope. Those are too early. Oh, I didn't realize she was in her mode.
Oh,
Okay.
we got the Patriot buff in August. I
Come on, bro.
confirmed it.
What?
Sounds like you're having a great time, Truth.
Yes, fantastic time. Fantastic time.
Sounds amazing.
Don't make me kick you off this call, Zemo.
Yeah.
Did they show anything into his into Solvark's awakened ability?
No, they just showed a little clip of what he can do.
Okay.
That's the only stuff we know so far.
Okay.
I know you're gonna spider punk that really well.
I mean, not the way I'm playing, so I wouldn't worry about it too much.
I have faith, Truth. Bro, just stop yapping, Kabam. Who the hell is Kabam Zen?
It's such a fun time.
Wait, who's first now? Yeah, I told you, you deserve doing that. Can't wait for round 3. This is gonna be interesting, Truth.
Man. I'm gonna have some fun here. That is Zemo on call.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you cannot lose this round, Zemo.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
You know, Manoob.
Did you hurt Zemo's feelings the other night, Half?
Oh, it's not going well, Truth. But you're also not having an ideal matchup either, so you're gonna have a hard time with no matter what.
The truth.
Yeah.
We have we have to kick some people. And I know you said this before. I'm forgetful. Could you please give a step-by-step process to a conversation where I will ultimately tell them that they're leaving the alliance?
Wow, you actually corked a bullseye. I was intrigued to see how that's gonna go.
Yeah, nah, I'm not in that. We've been through this before, bro. Like, it's the typical sandwich, right? We appreciate what you've done. We appreciate the time together. Unfortunately, for XYZ, write your transitional statement to why they have to go. And then end with a, we wish you the best. And,
Damn, Beer's back to first.
Sorry, I didn't realize that you started speaking. Could you
okay.
repeat
Someone
that?
kick this guy off the call.
No, I'm sorry. My brain is like, I only realized halfway through.
Yeah, you got to give him the sandwich. You got to start off with a positive. Again, we appreciate what you've done here. You know, X, Y, and Z. We went through this. We did this. Unfortunately, as we've been working through things as leadership, we decided that we're going to shuffle things a different direction. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're actually getting the decline button change? Finally? Oh, and we're pausing changes to Gladiator Circuit. Shocking.
Wait, what?
Shocking.
Truth, I don't want a whitelist blacklist.
Yeah, they're working on... whatever.
For Battlegrounds.
Okay.
Ugh.
Let's hop into the circuit here. Try to get a match.
Truth, this is ugly. I don't know if you're seeing this.
Yeah, I see what they're doing.
This is gross.
Yeah, we'll see. It's something.
I don't want a whitelist blacklist. I only like that in war.
All right, let's go. All right, Bloodfallen. Let's do this thing. The battle for M1 starts now. Hey, the truth is when we finally meet, we're going to get a suffocating hug. Take that to the bank. I am on board. I am completely on board with a big hug. Okay, he has no Dark Phoenix. He has no Enchantress. So we'll take the Kindred. And what else do we want to take here? We're going to take the Sentinel.
Damn, J-Well.
We'll have it. Okay. Not unexpected. Based on what he's got over there, I'm just gonna grab Masakre. Oh. Okay, Korg. That's fine. We'll get Juggernaut. I mean, I have to take. I really want to take Tigra, but I have to take Bullseye. I'm looking forward to that, Jay. I wish you could make it up to Vancouver, man. It's one weekend, bro. One weekend.
I'm gonna buy my ticket to Vancouver soon. Depends on how much it's gonna be.
Are you gonna fly into Seattle, or are you gonna fly to Vancouver?
Sorry, let me turn that stream volume. I can't hear anything you're saying.
Oh yeah. Since I know you're watching it, I'll mute it. I was saying, are
Glad I grabbed the
you
Tigra.
flying into Seattle, or are you going to
got a lot
Vancouver?
of
Or are you just flying
defenders.
straight to Vancouver?
I was informed it will be simpler to fly straight to Vancouver, so that's probably what I'm gonna look at.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's not the cheapest.
Let's grab a shot.
Also, because I've only really done customs once when I was flying back in from Spain.
That's fair. That's
Okay,
fair.
I'm gonna grab Dust. I wish I could, but simply cannot. Understood. Understood. It's much further for you. Much further for you. That's not optimal. He's probably gonna wolf my Elena, I'd assume. Grab Wong. That's interesting. It's gonna give me the Korg up front. Okay. He's gonna Wong the Dust. Interesting. Interesting.
Damn. They put stuff on pause, like dynamic matchmaking by tier and decay to reduce
It's
parking.
special, bro.
Yeah, at least they're finally acknowledging it, because I thought it was supposed to be implemented 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. At least I like the acknowledgement.
Well, because they said they were going to, and then they never. Like,
I want to know what
officially,
they're planning on
announced
doing
it.
with Radiance and all the other stuff, because I was under the impersonation that Radiance was going to become the only currency, and then all the other stores would get nuked, and all the other currencies would get nuked and converted into Radiance, maybe. But no, that's not how
I
it's
forgot about all
going.
the other I forgot all the currencies. Yeah,
The
I
only
forgot about
other
that.
one I can see is loyalty, just because you need the boosts and stuff. That's like the only other one I can see staying. Like
Yeah, you
Glory,
gotta
I
do
think
what you
needs to
gotta do,
go.
Jay.
Battle tokens 100% needs to go. Incursion artifacts, there's no reason to have that anymore.
Yeah.
I think battlegrounds are still worth.
What I think
having.
they should do is
I think
all
they
the
need to
boosts
recycle
and
rest of currency.
I think all the boosts and health pots should get turned into like a selector, so you can choose what you need based off of what you spend on, and then just make it like a Radiance thing.
I think they need to get rid of the trader.
No, they said
outpost
they wouldn't be converting
currency.
into. No, it's not about converting into Radiance half. They said they're gonna do stuff with the other stores, is what they said. Oh, he's gonna put Werewolf on defense. He's gonna put Dust. Okay. Okay, my least effective is gonna be this. You can get him on defense. That's actually very nice. Who's he up here? No, I can't do that. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they went through that whole spiel about the game being too big and too many currencies and blah 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 blah. And we haven't heard anything since then.
Thank you, Truth. I believe the message is good.
Good.
Has anyone actually watched the stream?
I've been watching.
Yeah,
it.
I've been watching it. Here, I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna leave.
Oh, is it good?
I really want the Maker though. That's the character that I like
Let's
really
go.
liked.
M1
what's
is
he look
secure,
like?
ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Shocker for the win.
Dude, they
Shockers
told-
should be the new
they
rank
told-
4? Question mark. Maybe he's the tech I want to take up.
It's alright.
They told
There's
me
a
that
hard
591
C5 push going. It's
safe.
already at 579. You think 589 cut C5? I mean, for it to move 10 points in 45 minutes is very unlikely, Shivam. Let's take a
It
look.
seems possible.
Let's take a look. Okay. Let's go through our lower ranks first for our people. We can't be exclusive. Okay. We're 117 for Gamma.
Are you in C4 Missouri?
200 for Arcane.
No.
That hasn't moved at all.
I stopped
Oh, yeah.
playing.
You're close. Oh wait, you're.
I had somebody to backseat, so
255 for Quantum.
You gonna try to push for Brawl or no?
no. I'm
When the
on
when
holiday.
the season ends, you wanna do some GC friendlies or no?
Yeah. No.
Please.
This is
369.
These are the champs this
Right now,
like
Grass
they look
is saying
cool,
thank you.
but not as game breaking.
You're welcome, Grass. You're welcome, brother. $82.
Like unless you want like specific things from either of the champs this month, it seems like the high evolutionary is a better champ.
High Evolutionary is definitely better, but I don't know. I just really like the Maker. At least his animations, those were really clean.
Yeah, they are clean.
The last time I said that though was with Cyclops, and we all know how that went.
Oh yeah, those are the
It
best.
looks like Adman did play. I wonder where he wound up.
Those are definitely the best ham.
Cool character, bad design. He
Alright,
really is
C5
just like
push.
Mr.
Let's take a
Fantastic
look.
though. That's crazy.
Yeah, Tris, it looks like I should secure the very bottom of Arcane, so I shouldn't have them out.
So do
Okay,
Maker
so
Street
you're at
Fights act exactly
589.
like Mr. Fantastic, where you can put them on and then other
Yes.
characters can utilize them?
I believe so.
Nah, Shivam. I think you're gonna be okay, brother. I really do. I mean, it's moved. It has moved a lot in the last 3 hours. It's moved 16 points in 3 hours. But it would have to move 10 points in 45 minutes. I just don't see a path that happens. I really don't.
Oh no, the champion.
Starting in August. Oh no.
August. Yeah, why do they keep announcing August content so early? Stop.
Well, it's only in July.
Wait,
Yeah, I know. Well, this one makes more sense, but like, I'm still like
got you,
flabbergasted about announcing
I understand.
the
bro.
rebuffs
I understand this.
in
bro.
August, in March.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't want to merge.
Yeah, the other thing they like to do is reveal buff abilities. So, like, I think Superior Iron Man, they showed his kit 2 months before he actually came out, so we just had to like look at it.
Yeah, people ranked him up, and then he came out like the end of the saga.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I thought Saga buffs would happen at the start of the saga so that you can actually utilize the saga, but no. I think it's not really that good of a design.
I think it's a poor design.
All right, guys, looks like cutoffs are holding pretty steady. I think basically,
Yeah, at
like
least
I
I get-
said, everything I put out's basically on track. Updated
I
Celestial
think
this morning. That's on track for that 520 number from a few days ago.
Hey, look, it's Nova. I'm pretty sure if I get C5, I can get another rank 4, which no, you're not getting access to.
Wait, starting in August, they're
Sorry,
going
what?
to get new daily quests. Ooh.
Who are you talking to?
You. And that was a joke. I don't really care what you do with my free rank ups. like that one's just by default you get to use.
Right, bro. You have
Okay.
to understand when I'm doing
More details
defense,
next
Officer
time.
who half
What?
the CW be
I'm
done.
mentally doing
Civil
like,
Warrior, bro. You're
that.
you're a madman. You're
Yeah,
a
he's gonna
madman,
rank
Jay
he's
Will.
gonna rank for Civil Warrior. If Misery makes me rank 4 Civil Warrior, I am going to block him and blacklist him from MCOC.
Did you see this message up in chat?
Which one?
Let's auto fight some stuff. Friendlies are open if anyone wants
Donated
to play, but for right
$500
now,
for
I'm
hair
gonna just,
transplant.
So there's a message someone just popped up in chat, and it just says donate $500 for a hair transplant. This is wild. And their Twitch one. And someone said $500 for a hair transplant is insane.
try to get some try to
That's
get
so
that
good.
daily event done.
Oh, that's the best part. They're gonna be on live stream.
Okay, so Barrow, is Barrow actually still or is he chilling? Looks like he's chilling because he's at 817 right now. Steelers right there.
Yeah, but
Oh, the other guy
it's
too.
one match. Oh.
Imbalanced is still trying to climb.
Where's the mouse at?
Wait,
I see
they
that
took
he's
down
in
my
M1, but I don't
post.
know what his point total is.
They did?
Yeah,
That's
I
hilarious.
made a joke post about
really
yeah, I made a
gonna
joke
do
post
No,
about the nodes, and they took it down.
no, Mama. I don't know what I'm making yet, but it's not pasta.
There's a box in the bottom of
Oh,
my
he's at
chest,
436
so-
also. He's got a long road to climb if he's gonna hit Celestial. It's gonna be a tough 45 minutes for him.
Weekly Alliance Super Event. Ooh,
He's
in
basically
progress
gonna need to
coming in
win out.
starting in August.
Mysterium update. Why are we updating Mysterium? Why are you making the game bigger before you trim the fat? Oh my god. Dude, they
'Cause
just
people-
can't even be true to their own words, like even remotely. Let me
When
tell
did
you
they say
why
they were
this
gonna
game
trim
is
the
such a
fat? What did they
problem. It's
say?
because of all these things we're doing.
They
Let's
they,
keep
they
doing
teased
it.
it on a sideshow.
So dumb.
Yeah.
Let's make it bigger. That will help our taxed resources. We don't have enough capacity. Bring on more work.
For real.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Hey, what's up, Mano?
Well, I'm the crazy person here. What's up, Nemo?
So, can we, because we don't like talking to Kabam or about Kabam, how about we talk about Sentinel? Because that seems
Wait,
a lot
why
more
Sentinel?
interesting.
Well, we're not talking about
Because
Sentinel
we-
misery. We're talking about what tech
Rank
to
4.
take to rank 4. And thus,
You have
really,
Zola.
when we splice through all the people, the question comes down to this. Who is the best tech dual threat? What's up, Yash? Good to see you, brother.
Sentinel.
Future Ant-Man, easy.
No, it's still Sentinel.
No, Sentinel's horrible on attack.
No, it's not.
I think he's pretty doo-doo.
Bro. Fam is very, very, very valuable. We're coming into a meta next season where, one, there's stun immunity. Stun immunity means it's harder to knock down, and there also is a requirement to knock down. And with the combination of those two things, he's good.
Yeah, I will say
Wait,
this.
they're doing a central
I
update.
don't care about next meta. I am ranking for season 31, which is the Foresight meta.
Season 31. You know what?
Yes.
Increase
Future
amount of
Ant-Man
Spindle
has?
tokens earned each month. Interesting.
Increased ability
Oh.
to intercept.
Oh.
They have a
Relics.
they have
Yeah, I know.
a slide on relics right now.
You know what's
Coming
even
on
Why is
better than
wait?
Future
Why
Ant-Man?
is that one green?
They
Why is
they
it
showed that
green?
last time they were here.
Oh,
Wait, there's 7-star relics now? Oh no, not 7-star relics.
Of course there are, bro. We gotta get that
that
prestige
up.
up.
We don't need to go up. We need
I
to we need to
know.
compress
He is not
horizontally. We need to
That's fair.
compress horizontally and before we stretch vertically.
Released in batches, one primary attribute, one secondary, stat bonus on both attack and defense, strikers remain. So it's basically it's the same thing, slightly tuned differently, and it's gonna have complete new set of crystals and resources. Wow. Wow. Can you scream money grab anymore?
For real.
Bro, they want people to quit this game. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they just add more and more things.
They just can't stop monetizing and milking their people.
That's very fair truth.
What's up, Jinkovitz? Good to see you. It's between Red Skull and Fant. So this is where I'm at. I have a rank 4 in every other class. I took up Jean Grey and the mutants over Onslaught. Onslaught will go up soon, probably in my next 3 rank 4s. But I want to take up, you know, dual threats. And so right now I've just been slicing in my head and going over and over and over. Who is the best tech dual threat, right? So the best combination of providing some to a lot of defensive value with some to a lot of offensive value. And so that's been the
Honestly, I wanna
struggle,
say
right?
Red
Because
Skull
everyone's
now.
got strengths and weaknesses.
I want to say Red Skull.
Wait, stats will be available for between 5
My
and 7
concern with
star
Red
rays.
Skull is that his
He only really
Oh,
does one
hey.
fight super well
yes,
on offense.
he only
there's
really
walking
does.
16
Let's say a
stabs.
few fights. There are a few fights he does very well, but he's flexible. I got it. But on defense, like his defensive value has dropped so much since the release of rank 4s, where he's
What?
just getting kind of crushed. So,
Existing alloys, rank up gems, etc. will work on statcast relics.
interesting. That goes against what we've been told. And the initial batch is 60? This is interesting. Existing alloys.
I just
rank up
realized-
gems, etc.
They require different. Yeah, they require
Dual
different
threat.
Yes.
different form
Dual
of
threat.
shards as well.
And I'm okay with it being
Yeah, they did say
hey,
that.
like Sentinel. I'll agree he's a dual threat to some extent, but his defensive value is okay high in metas and whatever else. Like I'll argue that point.
Ooh,
hang
But
on.
his offensive value
truth.
is
Hold on.
very, very low.
Gotta
Gotta
go
look
look at
at
all
he
my
gets-
relics real
I
quick.
guess-
Balanced
yeah.
back down by a significant margin.
Coming in
I think
August,
that- I
updated
think that you
7-hour
have to
crystals
hold-
and Active Crucible.
Okay, guys. We gonna find out what they said there. Like the 7-hour crystal update. Like I don't care. Who cares? It's like they waste time on these stupid like live streams. Like, oh guys, guess what? There's like 3 pieces of good information from the live stream. Maybe I'm biased.
They just put on the slideshow AFO like literally 20 seconds ago.
Oh god, I don't even care about the live stream at all. It's so
That's
bad.
fair. But we're getting
I'm
an
not the
Active
guy.
Crucible, so that's cool. We're getting another Crucible.
I mean, is it?
It's it's another piece of content for us people who are completionists to get another piece of content done.
Did you not
What
just
was
watch
that?
the sales? What content do you need, bro? Start
They just
saving
showed,
your
like-
real cash.
They just
Save your
showed a
real
hand.
life cash. That's what you need to be doing right now. Save up.
That's fair.
You don't need a crucible. You need money. Like, bruh.
That's fair. For,
That's real.
That's real.
Okay, I got
Like,
my,
I'm gonna
my
do
info.
it.
All right, friendly
but-
list is
yeah.
open.
But no, what I was
Friendly
saying.
list is still open.
Ooh, I can get back on there. No, but what I was saying, truth, is that
God, I get back in there.
the
That's
off.
crazy.
It's you have to. Maybe you need to decide what is more important to you from the tech class: lean offense or lean defense,
Neither.
and that will help your decision.
No,
Okay, it looks like Anti-Venom's coming out
Well,
as a 7-star.
it's the best combo of the two, objectively. Because I'll take either
Wait.
one.
No, but there's
up,
no
Radical?
best combo of the two. The best.
Vision's coming as a
offensive-
7-star.
Wait.
That's good information.
Receiving a,
It
They're
says at the
buffing
bottom.
Venom.
Oh, did
It
they
says-
say
it
that?
says
I think
new
they're
Legends.
about time.
Legends.
Same as
they're
all the other
buffing
ones.
Anti-Venom
9:30
real
arrival, 10 a.m. departure.
I think that the best
Yeah, no problem, man.
combination.
Cheers.
So the best offensive champ is arguable, and the best defensive champ is less arguable.
Okay.
The best offensive champ, someone might say Shocker, like me. But then
Okay.
there's matchups that Fam is better for, like Yelena.
Okay.
The best offensive champ,
Okay.
the best defensive champ is probably Sentinel. But he gets
Oh, wow.
cooked by non-tech.
like-
There's a
I
bunch
feel
of
like we're forgetting
non-tech
Zola,
champs that
bro.
cook him.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're talking
Arnim
about dual
Zola.
threats. Dual
No,
Zola
threats.
Zola's
has
getting
no
nuked,
offensive
bro.
use.
No, that's you're gonna muddy the conversation. That's like me saying
He has offensive
Starkey's the best
use.
attacker, but he might get a win on defense. And Zola
Okay.
might get a win on offense, but he's not an offensive attacker. Like
He
Shocker,
still
like
takes
Fam.
people. Still takes common defenders.
We're not gonna muddy the conversation. We're not gonna muddy the conversation by bringing Zola in as an offensive attacker when we're talking about Shocker and
Okay.
Fam. There's a different tier.
Yeah, the best dual threat.
Here
Like
is my
that.
question.
This is it. It's an easy conversation.
Yeah.
Like we just need to get to who is the best dual threat. Is Zola in the conversation for the best dual threat?
No, but you
No.
Okay.
don't. Are you hell bent on rank 4ing a
Then-
dual threat?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I've been
Yes,
saying
and let's
that
not
for
talk about
since I
Zola.
started
Yes,
rank
yes.
fours,
He isn't
bro.
a dual threat.
First one in each class
isn't a
is a
dual
dual
threat.
You
threat
brought
with
up
the
Zola.
exception of Tigra,
Because
because
I
that was a
kept
Tigra
bringing
situation.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah, you brought
No, I
up Zola,
understand.
but
If you
we're
don't
only
want to
talking about
talk
dual
about
threats.
dual
Yeah.
defenders, then I won't bring up Zola. I was just confused why everyone's Starkey, Shocker, this, that, and I'm like, Zola.
Bro, they're buffing Night Thrasher and Dr. Voodoo. I'm actually really happy.
Dude, Voodoo's gonna be sick.
Yeah, but
He's
we're
gonna
not
be
really
like-
bringing in Starkey because
Voodoo
we're not
and
saying
Night
he's not a dual threat
Thrasher.
either.
And Saber too.
Okay, Truth. Here's a flip for you, Truth. What about Prowler? Why isn't Prowler on your radar?
He's not a defender. He is on my radar actually,
no,
but
no,
it
no,
would
no,
be.
no. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. At rank 4, like not being able to stun him, falter, the bleed and incinerate. Like people forget how common bleed
Yeah.
is. Like even
Yeah.
outside of shock and bleed meta, Koye is slowed down, Venom is slowed down, Nick is slowed down, Black Cat is slowed down.
Yeah.
And
People who
you-
need to chain their specials, like special 1, special 2,
yeah,
slow down
top of
because after your special 1, you go to 0 power.
evade counter. So
Cold
Lumitrix
settings coming as a
is-
7-star?
They're buff. So all of these characters are getting slightly tuned up and then released.
Wow, they're buffing anti-venom.
I'm so happy, man.
They're
I've been
buffing
wanting Night
anti-venom
Thrasher for
and
so
Dr.
long.
Voodoo.
Sweet
I've
event.
been wanting
Forget
Night
him. I
Thrasher for
want
so long.
Dr. Voodoo as a 7-star and a buff version.
Yeah.
Zola,
Yeah, I
boy.
mean, I don't know.
Yeah, Zola's.
I'm
Prowler isn't
looking at all the
stun.
tech champs,
Mine's been getting
and I'm
cooked.
surprised that Prowler isn't,
Yeah.
in consideration
Uh,
for rank
In
4
my
for
opinion,
you.
I would rank for Prowler over Shocker.
Truth, are you gonna try to get 7-star Viv?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Should be in the next Crucible, which will be in August.
Yeah, I like that. But I'm not spending money in July and in August and in September and in October and in November. Kabam can suck it. I'm not gonna go through an event
No.
every month just because they think they want to sell crap to people. So I don't care if Viv's
So-
coming out. I'm sick of them
so-
monetizing this thing to high heaven and pushing people out of this game.
Oh, that's fair. From what it sounds like to me, you know how last year we got like Man Thing and those other pool of characters.
Right.
She's gonna be in there. She's gonna be in that like that type of thing for where you
Oh.
did the Crucible and then you get the
That's good
crystals
though.
and,
Yeah,
and
that'd
then
be
you get a
cool.
guaranteed.
I mean, if I get a
sponsor.
7-star Viv, I'd love a 7-star Viv, but I'm not spending any money to chase any champions right now for sure. It's just not going to be a thing.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't.
So,
care
I
about
mean-
Prowler is cheeks on D. Prowler's top 3 offensive tech, but has almost no defense. What's up, Yolza?
Okay.
Good to see you.
Who said that?
That's fair about Prowler.
The chat.
Future anime.
Chat's talking.
Who is the chat?
I mean,
who
it's-
is the member? Because
It's very interesting. I mean, it's an interesting conversation about how good of a defender is Prowler, how good of a defender is Shocker, how good of a defender is Fam. Like, these are champs that are getting, kind of cooked by the Cosmic class and some other cross matchups as well. But that doesn't make them trash defenders. It means they're dual threats, but they're offensive leaning dual threats. And there's defensive leaning dual threats, and then there's non-dual threats at all. Right? So there's like 3 categories in my head anyway. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say Prowler is not like I don't know. He's not like, I'm trying to think of someone who's like really bad.
Guys, we're getting 9 buffs in
Like Kate.
August.
Like Kate is
Oh,
not a
that's
defender.
right. That's right. I didn't realize that. Ham, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro.
Viv,
If we're just
Viv
comparing
Vision.
defensive wise,
I already forgot
Right.
all the buffs. Viv Vision, Anti-Venom, Sabretooth,
Oh.
Night Thrasher, Call Obsidian, Dr. Voodoo, Patriot, Modok, and Yondu. That is crazy.
A whole bunch of champs that I care nothing about. Okay, great. And how many of them will get out of the C plus B minus tier after they're done with them? That's my question.
Yeah, I like that we're getting 9 buffs in 1 month, but I also don't understand. It also goes against why they limited it, because they said that they were going to reduce the amount that we got so that, what is it, 1 buff? Because when we got 4, they were saying that a couple buffs overshadowed others. So imagine when we get 9, some of them are just going to go completely under the radar.
Yeah.
Getting cooked by 3%. Finish up AQ. Yeah. I don't know about Prowler. Been thinking about it.
I think Prowler's a much better defender than Shocker. I also think Prowler's very, very valuable. What's Shocker got? He's got an auto block that everyone in the game can remove. And he's got block damage on the SP2, which again, if you are fighting him, you've probably got a way around that. If we're just looking at common,
There's a
battle
promo
plan-
code. It drops in July 25.
I mean, he also has the very interesting defensive issue for people who may mess up. If he breaks your block on stun, people have been stun locked by Shocker. It may not be the most consistent defensive ability, but your fight versus Shocker can go south extremely quickly and for massive losses.
Yeah.
Right? It's a feast or famine type of thing.
If anyone wants a promo
So-
code, I put it in the VC.
I don't know if Truth's pushing Celestial or if he's pushing Mysterium.
Oh,
No, we're not
the
pushing.
their website's down.
Celestial
we've been
push,
clear.
I got my code. I got my thing.
We've been clear all season about what we're doing with this. We're not. There's
Their website's
no push
down.
going
It's
on.
crazy.
I'm not even talking
The
about
code
this
is
season, I'm
drops
talking about in
July
general.
25th.
Wow.
Oh, 31.
Red Skull's beating
31.
Future Ant-Man? That's crazy.
Wait, really?
It's a 3-way tie between Future Ant-Man, Sentinel, and Red Skull. That's crazy.
I do like me some Red Skull and Sentinel, so I didn't know it yet.
The best dual threat. I haven't even answered the poll yet because I'm not sure.
August is gonna have a lot of things.
Shocker can also parry your counter.
Nod's like really hyping up Call Obsidian though, so I want to see how that goes.
Do you know
That
how
is a-
hard it is to crack the top 5 in the Cosmic class? Like if you're a new up and coming or buffed Cosmic champ, like
That's
Yeah,
asking a
I know,
lot. That's
I know.
asking a lot.
He's not hyping up as like an insane character, but he's like really hyping up his damage, which like, sure, he already had that going for him, but if you're
Yeah.
saying that he has insane damage after the fact, you have my attention.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what he looks like. What's up, Blazer G? Good to see you.
That's
Good to see you.
so
Voodoo
hard
needs a
against
little
Shocker
bit
can
more
also
than a
parry your
casino.
counter to
Above
special
him,
one
above
sometimes.
Bloodstone.
Absolutely. He's got the shortened
disagree.
stuns and all that kind of stuff, so he gets a little tricky, especially when you're running max limber.
Sabretooth's
don't
going to be
parry.
primarily an attacker, I'd guess. Viv Vision is always good. Anti-Venom, I really hope they change how his
What's up, Nick? Good to see you, man.
like,
Long
damage
time
and
no see.
utility works.
How you been?
Night Thrasher just needs a little bit more debuffs. Dr. Voodoo, I don't know what they're going to do with him because I think he's incredibly outdated. Needs a little bit more abilities. And then Call Obsidian, who knows? Probably just damage.
all right, so we got some live info. Blazer G says he has a rank 4 6200 Shocker. He gets cooked on D in Quantum or higher. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's good feedback.
Now
Makes
the
sense.
stream's
Good to
over, I'm
know.
probably going to head out though.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Later, Ham.
Prowler's weak, bro. Shocker's defense is weak.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a number of champs out there who need to be placed in a certain way, and most times you're not going to get to place them like that. You're not going to get to, right? So that's the downside. But I'm probably going to rank for my Shocker, so at some point, or the idle champ. One of those two.
Yeah,
Yeah, he looks
I
interesting.
probably will hold on a decision till we see him and his awakened ability and stuff.
Yeah. I started
But yeah.
collecting my thingies just in case.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But
So
I
when
only
we
need
started
one
down the
copy.
road, I said best tech dual threat, and Misery answered unequivocally that Fam was the best. Now he's waffling.
Waffle.
Yeah,
Do you have an awakened gem still?
I do.
No,
Wow.
Fam is the
This guy
best
has
dual threat. I'll,
Yeah, but
it's
he's not.
just
I mean, we
Your
won't talk
chat
about
has
Shocker
Sentinel
not being
winning,
good
that's
on
crazy.
defense. You're gonna bring Fam into the equation. Like
Yeah,
Fam's
Fam's
getting
not
cooked
good
by
on defense.
everything.
Fam
At least
is good
Shocker
on
doesn't get cooked by
defense.
Mystics.
Fam is good on
Fam gets cooked
defense.
by
What are you
Mystic, too.
talking about?
Sam can be a good
What are you
defender,
talking
Not
about?
but
all
I
mistakes.
he can be a good
Well,
defender.
okay.
So here's how I would say. I kind of put Future Emmett in the same boat a little bit as
Promo
Red Skull,
code drops in
where
July. Thank you, Brian.
where they can be in defense, where they can be a defender, but they're insanely powerful and flexible on attack.
Let's keep the votes coming. I'm trying to figure out who I want to rank for as a tech. That's where we're having this conversation. We've been busy. Yeah. I hope
So
you've been well.
so Miz,
Good
we're
over here.
not, with armor RNG and all that, we're not really going against you that badly, Miz. But the problem with Fam is the same problem with a lot of the other techs, which is the number of viable
Carlos?
counters across all the classes has increased dramatically since their release. So we used to
Yeah.
struggle with Fam when we just had Hulkling, but now there's a number of Mystic champs, Atrophy champs, Cosmic champs. There's a lot of champs that just like handle him very easily. Guaranteed crit champs. Like it's changed, I guess, in my head. So that's why, like,
That's fair.
I've never thought about banning a rank 4 Fam since he came out, since he joined, even when he was the newest thing out. Like, oh, I know how to
Future
do
Emmett's a
that.
very
already.
flexible
Lost
attacker.
to a rank 4 fam. What people think about doesn't matter. I've never thought about banning a rank 4 Maestro. I'll still get cooked by it.
I've never
It's
been
like-
cooked by a Fam since he came into the game as a 7-star. Like literally 0 times. So, I mean, I don't. So maybe it's experiential, anecdotal, but I think other people on this call have similar feelings. Like I can't think of.
Anthem says Sentinel is
think
the
of a
worst.
time.
Yeah, I
attacker.
look at banning. If I look at banning Fam, it's for offense. It's not for defense.
Yeah,
Gotta
I'm
rank
not
up that
worried about
hard,
it. And knowing how crazy Kabam is, 7-star Hulkling's right around the corner. So
It's not.
I hope not. I hope not.
I mean, they don't care, bro. They'll put him as the banquet chase champ.
That was the right
Anthem
code.
There it
Brian.
is.
As he timed out to Fam in Alliance War.
Sentinel's the worst defender there. That's objectively not true, Anthem. And I'm not even. I am not a fan of Sentinel from a defensive standpoint. I've made this argument for a long time. But
Other Shocker? Nah, bro, you're crazy.
The dual threat,
Long
the
shot
dual
votes,
threat,
yeah.
the dual threat conversation is always the most difficult because you're trying to look at both sides of
Yeah,
both sides
Brian.
of the
But
ball.
the thing is, Brian, not everybody has a long shot.
yeah, I mean that's one though. It's not about long shot. It's people who know how to Tigra can do it. Tushala can do it. Chavez does it well. Juggernaut does it well.
Yeah,
Shothra does it well.
yeah.
Jinkovic
Hood
says,
does it
I'm more
well.
scared of 7-star Hulkling
And
than
that's
Herc.
just Mystic.
Yep.
Like, that doesn't
That's
account
fair.
for your
Mystics.
Cosmics. All right, Deathless Thanos is gonna roll it well. Medusa,
No,
it's
the
not
same
great.
way.
Maestro can cook a fan.
Serpent.
Serpent can. It's not great.
No.
Serpent can as well. Yep.
Well, it's because
Yeah.
Serpent's kind of slow, but he's been.
No, it's actually not slow.
No, I was
SP2
thinking
does
for
crazy work. Does
Why are
crazy
you
work.
crunching your teeth?
Serpent.
SP2.
For sure.
Why are you crunching your teeth, Yash? Kabam brought the heat this stream. I kind of glossed over it, I'm gonna be honest. I'm more scared of 7-star Hulkling than Herc. Yeah, I agree with that. Herc's been tuned out of the game.
It's for the best. Oof. Yeah, should spot 78 and C5.
There's also some other champs that that take him decently well as well, that are like less common matchups. I've seen Onslaught do well, Piggy do well. There's like a few more. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
that take fam as well.
well. Good news is Tech's not going to get decided today. I don't know who I want to rank 3 or rank 4. I've got 2. I'm sitting on 2. And I'm going to work my way toward another one with rewards and stuff. So I'll have a third before the season I want to push, which will be season 31. Fam is going to be very good on attack that meta. I don't know that he'll need rank 4 for that, though, because of the foresight. That was the correct drop. I think I said that, by the way, Brian, but that is the correct drop.
What is?
I posted it. It drops in July 25.
I mean, I have been watching. I haven't been having it up. So if there's some watch time required, it's not gonna work for me.
What, who?
There is a watch
do a quick
time
reset,
thing
and then we'll take a look at the
for
scores.
for their Twitch thing, for the Twitch drop, but you get that exact thing in a promo code. So you can technically get both. If
Good to see you,
your
Hoop.
thing actually
Happy
works.
about the new 7-star anti-venom and reworked Sabretooth. I mean, I like seeing these 6-star champs become 7 stars. I like Viv myself. I'm a Viv fan. So I would not mind a Viv. I would take her up to at least rank 3. Honestly, Tech isn't really a defensive class, so I say rank 4 whoever you like to use on attack. I mean, that's fair. I need value both ways, though. But yeah, I mean, maybe that's what I need to do. Shift my gears and look at it that way. What is expiring? Oh my goodness.
You have a lot of energy refills and everything. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I burned through all of the event quests and stuff, so I don't really have a place to use those.
You did not collect it? That's crazy.
$582.
What drops in July
Dang,
25th,
Yash.
by the way?
That's
the
tight,
promo
bro.
code. Drops in July 25.
That is very tight, Yash. I am concerned for you right now.
Here you go, Misery. It's in the VC.
I'm very concerned for you right now.
It's
I know the
it's-
promo code. I don't know what.
Oh. Sorry.
I don't know what's dropping though.
Oh, it's a few energy refills and some revives and reunion crystals.
It's just useless stuff again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, you could get lucky out of those crystals and get
Why is
something
Shocker
that
so low?
is actually worth
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. I want to see
Okay,
Night Thrasher.
Even if I
Night Thrasher's got
So
potential
true.
for sure.
I have a question for you there.
Yeah.
So, if you are kind of feeling like, man, I want to do a dual threat, but I don't see anyone I love, what if you did another one of the rank ups that just fit your fun for the game? What about Jack?
Oof.
Oh no, that's a horrible idea. Don't listen to him.
This is me talking the truth, knowing who he likes to use.
Yeah.
He's not getting banned.
We're gonna do that to just do fam.
Do you have a rank 4
You
neck?
guys
Who are your current rank
both of you are
4s?
putting your perspectives on it though. And Afo, that's why Afo is trying to say he knows I love playing Jack. So, and I do want to rank 4 Jack. I just don't know that he's the first one. Please don't
First
do Jack.
one, I see. Okay.
No, we understand. No, that's why Afo is shifting gears away from dual threat to just a champ I love.
I think
He's saying, please don't do Jack. The man is gonna rank 4 Jack eventually. What do you
Yes.
like? You're saying it like.
It will be in my first 3 tech rank 4s. I would be shocked if Jack wasn't one of my first 3.
Yeah. They don't know. That's why I got to give him some grace. They don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Truth,
fair.
truth.
Yeah.
Can we take a look at your current rank 4s? Just so that I get some perspective. Okay. I
There
was
you
a
go.
little bit behind.
Rank 4s are up.
Ooh, Brian made a good point. Jack is going to be better than the Maker because he does regen with Neuros.
Yeah, but the Maker's just neuro immune, so
Yeah.
that's kind of a wash.
Yeah, but Maker's net 0, Jack's net positive.
How do you feel
So Jack
about the new
is-
side quest being grindy? Is Jack for sure net positive? I don't know that that's true.
I think so. I don't know how the sig scales or like what happens, but
I don't think there needs to be any more grindy portions of this game, Brian. So I'm personally not very much looking forward to it. We'll see if it's fun though. Like I'll give it a good shot.
so
I feel that OG Hulk might slowly become irrelevant again. He is kind of at that point in
Vernon,
time.
you're crazy with that comment, Vernon.
No, that's accurate. I understand that might
I
not
agree with
be
Vernon.
how it is in the Gamma Gang, but the reality is in the higher end of competitive BGs, Hulk has been irrelevant for a while.
Talking
No,
about
no,
the
I-
higher end of competitive BGs, how has your Nick been doing for you?
He's been doing pretty good. I
How's
treat
he-
him as a true dual threat. So, you know, if they get like a Juggernaut or something, I start looking where I want to use Nick on attack. But even then, like an invade meta is not a fair assessment of him either because he's quite a bit better.
I agree.
So,
So, oh no. I think you should just do.
Vernon, that's a wild comment you said there. I wonder if my man's gonna
Is
get a
it-
slight rework because he's a bit mid.
they just need to give him back what they took. That's it. If they give Mole Man back what they took away, then it will all be okay.
He's a good character.
So my question is, if you had to guess the percentage of the time that you use Nick on defense rather than on offense, or just staying on the bench, what would the split be? Like defense, offense, no use at all?
I would say it's very, very rare that he gets no use at all.
Yeah, I agree.
And if I was going to go defense to offense, it's probably like 60% defense, 40% offense.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's probably about
So
that.
my
It's probably not
question-
quite half and half. A little bit more on defense than I do on attack.
Okay. So my next question is, when you're looking for a rank up,
Yeah.
what is the most important thing to you? The split between defense or offense, or the split between I get to use this champion, or I don't get to use this champion?
I don't know that either of those are the most important to me. You're basically saying them being banned. Is that what you're getting to? I get to use them. I don't get to use them.
No.
Or what
Assuming they're open, assuming
Yeah.
you draft Nick,
Yeah.
what is your again? It doesn't need to be Nick because Tigra's there, Serpent's there. But assuming you have a character, may or may not be a dual threat, what is more important to you? The split between how often you're going to be able to use them on defense, or how often you're going to be able to use them on offense, or the split between how often you're going to be able to use them, or and the number of times that they're just going to stay on the bench, like you don't place them on defense or offense.
Yeah, I would say that I'm following with Jinkovitz here. He says, I'll look for the highest general use and the most metas. I would say that's generally
Okay.
the approach I take. Right now, though, I'm basically in point where I want to push for one more season. I want to push as hard as I can in season 31. So that is influencing a chunk of my rank ups in the sense that I may rank 4 someone that I wouldn't have that would typically be better for general use, but I won't rank for them because I want to rank for someone for season 31.
Okay. My next question is, restricting a champion's use to dual threats is guaranteed. Obviously, there's not a guarantee. I'm going to rephrase the question. But let's say you want to tech rank 4. Do you think it's in your best interest to limit the rank 4 to dual threats if your goal is to increase the general use of your rank 4?
Can you repeat the question?
Essentially, do you think not looking at Zola or Starkey, I know you don't have Starkey, it's just an example.
I do have Starkey,
As a
actually. And I told
You
Afo
do?
I wanted to rank for him.
Pick Starkey up from
And
videos.
Afo has told me over and over that I can't rank for him.
Okay, so my question is, do you think restricting your next rank 4 tech to only dual threats, instead of also taking into account Starkey and Zola, is in your best interest if you want to increase the general usage in multiple metas?
Probably not, like from a mathematical standpoint. But so I'm not sold on Zola because my Zola has been getting nuked, and I see people nuking Zolas, and there's Carolina coming out and more Zola nukes. So I question the validity of his defensive value right now.
That's very good. That's very smart.
So that's why. Otherwise, like a month and a half ago, like I would have ranked Ford Zola. I got that.
Okay.
Starkey's definitely been on my mind. He might be like a second or third. I don't want him to get banned right now that I have him at rank 3. So, you know, that's a factor.
What sig is your Starkey?
Sig 20.
If I were
like
you,
that, Brian? That's right, bro.
I would try and sig up your Starkey. If you're planning
I
on
might.
keeping him at rank 3, but let's say you're not sure if you're going to have a rank 4 Starkey by season 31,
Okay.
I would try and sig him up because there's quite a few matchups. There's Onslaught, there's Thanos, there's Red Skull, there's Photon, where if you're punching up and you don't crit like once or twice, that can change the fight from being very fast, 50-60 seconds,
Yep.
Sometimes even shorter for like Onslaught, to like 70 seconds. And the problem with that is each of them, there is their own problem. An extra second or two against Thanos means it might not be able to, like, you might not align the protection with you baiting the specials, and then although it should only be 10 seconds, it ends up being 15 or 20 seconds. And then Onslaught, you're going to take more damage, even if it's just an extra 5 seconds. And then, like, Photon, let's say you do combo, relic combo, SP2. The problem with that is if it falls short, you're in a very risky position because she's going to be in pure light. She can throw the SP2 into block, and that's going to make you lose the round. So, like, being able to consistently do all of those fights, critting most of the time, really, and obviously Red Skull, it's the same thing. The fight can go from being a 50, maybe even 40-second fight to being like 60 or 70, and that will make a big difference. So I'll definitely try and sig up your Starkey. I don't know what your tech sig situation is with like Prowler or Fam or whatever. I think Starkey is one of the most useful people to sig up because it's like there's guaranteed value, you know?
Wait, so then in that case, who would actually win? Because they both have the same amount of points.
No,
Sorry?
Yash, you need to get in and play a match, bro. You're probably too late.
That's crazy, bro.
No, Yash. I hope you're in a match right now, bro.
Bureau and the second place person is they're tied for they're tied for first.
Yeah, bro. My Monday prediction was right on track.
Yeah.
So
I
glad I
think
wasn't
you,
pushing for Celestial, by the way. This meta is not conducive to that.
Yeah. Do you need a tech rank 4?
No. I don't. I like keeping my classes relatively balanced though. So like I won't take anyone else above 2 until I get a tech rank 4.
Ooh.
Have you looked at like I'm not sure if you listened to him, but there's one rapper, he said, I studied the greats, I'm now one of the greats. Do you, when you're looking for sort of advice, but there's nobody really to give it, do you look at the practices that the top players follow?
Yes.
So if you looked at the number of rank 4s and the class split of rank 4s between somebody like Steeler or Liam or Andy or Barrow or Biwi maybe, like whoever is at the top of their game right now, do you think they have even classes?
No.
Poopster says Truth looks like he's tracking the stock market.
I've almost never looked at one of those players in any capacity to consider who I should rank up. Like almost close to 0% of the time. I could care less, not at all what they're doing, just their rosters. I don't know. I know that might sound a little bit like extreme, but I really, really don't care what Andrew the Rough is doing from a rank up perspective. Like for me to make decisions about my roster.
I look at it, like I don't care about their balance or anything like that. I look at it in the sense of to see how their rank 4s are performing.
Performing, yes, but like the decision making a portion of it, like I kind of don't. They're just different players. They play the game differently. Their experience is different. Their view on the game is different. Their goals are different. Like I just don't. I don't know. It's hard to extrapolate down to me from what they're doing, personally.
Yeah.
But anyone else, hey, people might see it differently.
Me personally.
All right, guys. Here's where we wrapped it up. The season is done.
We didn't tilt.
We didn't tilt. Everything wrapped up basically in line with rough expectations. Yash, I hope you got a match in, bro. I hope you got a match in. C5
What
went
was
a
he
little
trying to
higher
land
than
in?
we were saying was safe, so C5 had a good bump the last day. C6, big bump the last day, 40 points-ish, almost 37 points. The rest of it held pretty straightforward. You know, it's really interesting. I think this was an expected and driven behavior, but yeah, the Mysterium and Celestial cutoffs definitely had far and away the largest uptick the last day.
Yeah, I
Versus
didn't want to mess with that. I would have had to win that first one to feel comfortable continuing on.
GG's. GG's. I think it's better to look at who all of them have ranked, not each player individually. Yeah, I think that's true. And again, how they're performing, right? How are they performing? Again, we go back to the tournament in the top 30, and Zola was a key defender. The question, though, I guess where I see is I don't see that in longevity, right? Those guys have more opportunity for rank 4s and can make shorter term decisions, and it was very useful and effective for them then. But I don't see his value holding as these new Cosmos are coming into the game. I'm in a match right now. What does it mean? Yeah, it's not going to count, Yash. Unfortunately, we saw this last season with J. Will. If you don't finish your last match before the 11 o'clock time, toasty.
So, one thing I want to bring up is we've had time and time again metas which greatly influence certain defenders. So, my favorite example is Spite, because it's so clear which champions you don't want power gaining more than normal. And if we're looking at just all power gain metas, but Spite as an example, we had Tuma, Bullseye, Serpent, Enchantress, Domino, all being very annoying. Because despite their normal counters still working, maybe a little bit less consistently or a little bit less, some of them just wouldn't work. But you see that meta and how it affects the defenders. It's like, now Starkey can't take Bullseye. Now, I don't even know, Juggernaut can't take Enchantress. Now, like, I don't even know, Shuri versus Domino is a very bad matchup, or at least it's a very slow matchup, right?
Okay.
And that's, I think it's just a good example of how metas change certain defenders. They make certain matchups have a slower, less consistent, impossible, or impossible. And do you think Zola has the potential to mix in with metas that either cancel out certain attackers or make them more inconsistent? Like, let's say we add power gain to his kit. Does he scale well with that? Does that mean that his counters are either less consistent, non-existent, or worse? And like, I don't know. Like, a good sign is if a defender only has few counters already, and then the meta like maybe cancel out one of them. Blah blah blah. I think he's very good because he only has few counters. He has like what? Starkey, Tigra, Thanos, Carolina, Titania. I feel like that's pretty much it. That's all I know.
I mean, some of that depends on speed, right? Kate will take him even at rank 4 in 60 seconds.
Shothra as well.
Shothra will take him.
Yeah.
To a lesser degree, of course, you get your Jack and your Photon.
Hello, boys. How's it going?
Hello.
Yeah, what's up, Stone?
Brian said, help, I have 5 tier for Alpha and Overflow. I don't know if they will expire before my next rank 4.
Well, then rank 3 somebody. You gotta rank 3 someone. I'm sure there are champs to rank 3, Brian. Yeah, I'm sorry, Yash. What's up, Mir? I saw you right below me. Yeah, I also got the 1 match for M1 too. Congratulations, Jinx. Cheers. First C4. Beautifully done. What's up, Sling? What's up, DK? Long time no see. Doing well. Doing well. We've been yapping about tech rank 4s and dual threats and whatnot. My lack of love for Sentinel and Zola and all that stuff makes life a little more difficult.
If I were you, I would just do Zola. I think he's a pretty good rank 4.
Yeah.
It's like, we're talking about situations that might or might not happen. Not having to fight Thanos on defense is valuable. And then, it's not like you can't ban his counters. It's not like you can't ban Carolina if somebody has her, or whatever. And even, like, the way I see it is, bro, even if I'm running Kush and Shafa and Spiral, like every single meta, I've still been in positions where I don't get a Serpent counter. It's like, it's just the way the game is, and not being able to get a Zola counter it's good. Like, imagine you're fighting someone and you know at best they're going to like just finish the fight. They're at best gonna finish 45k if they play perfectly.
Yo, what up, Blackbar?
I don't know. I think
promo code is
Zola's
in DK. There is. It drops in July 25.
Slinger, what's going on?
Peace, Jink. Actually been in stream for 30 minutes, but had you muted. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, love. Thanks for making the cutoff sheet. Hey, you're very welcome, Mir. You're very welcome. Last I saw, 2 people were tied for C1. Fam is future Ant-Man, Miguel. Hope you're doing well today, by the way.
If you did
No
Zola
matter
at
what, if
all
you
these
push Zola to
games,
special
I would
key,
be
you
the
will
most
take
shocked.
damage. Yeah, it's true. It is true.
I'd be shocked if that's where you landed, but I get it.
Yeah, I would say there's a
says
very,
misery.
very, very, very low chance that that's where we're landing here. R4 Colossus, get out of here. Waiting so many special
I'm
ones.
still
to
waiting.
install.
I'm still waiting on the
Yeah.
Zola. He's not just a defender video. I saw grasses.
Yeah. Like he
Yeah.
has some use. What I will say is like his offensive play style is very specific and doesn't offer a lot of opportunity for him being. I would not consider him a legitimate dual threat myself.
Who's Zola?
Yeah.
Dual threat isn't the only use. Like,
What's that?
dual threat isn't the only thing that is useful in this game. Like, defense
I understand.
is so important.
It's not like I don't rank defenders and I don't rank attackers. I just want to rank up a dual threat first.
Nah. Zola's the GOAT, bro.
No, he's not.
Singer, Misery. Singer says, Misery, you sound happy. Need a hug?
What's up, Sunil? All right, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to wrap this up. I have to be somewhere in 51 minutes from now, and it is not close. So let's see who's streaming. This conversation will continue. I'm not going to make any rash decisions tech-wise. I need to see Solvark's awakened ability. Need to see what he actually does on attack. And we'll go from there. In the meantime,
Yes,
I'll
man,
find
made a
someone
good
to
point.
rank.
Man, I hope someone gets banned at top. LOL.
Go say hi to Lefty. I hope you all had a great season. Gentlemen, thank you for hanging out on call. Stone, appreciate you coming through here at the end. I hope you had a great season also. And now, we prep for the next one. I can't wait till we get Brawl qualification news. I need to know what it takes to Brawlify. But Kabam won't tell me. I just want to know.
We should probably know next month.
We should know before the meta starts. My goodness.
I agree.
Let's go see Lefty.
Pi is
guys
C6
soon.
rank 1. Poor Pi.
Until next time. Peace.
Aw.